Brie would
the
like all melt
sandwiches.
through the
And as
sandwich.
weird
It's
as
so
it
good.
sounds, oh my
Yum!
God, was it
Peanut butter
so
and bacon
good?
is so
Yeah,
good.
it
Yeah,
is. I've
yeah.
told
I
people
would eat
that
that.
before, and they look at me like I'm insane. I'm just like, you got to try it. I'm
I had a
sorry.
peanut butter and jam burger when we were in Vegas as well, and that had like bacon on it as well. It was like the best thing ever.
I
A
had
burger, whiskey burger with like peanut butter and jam in it. It's like so good.
Ugh.
we went to New Zealand and I had this meal, like a breakfast, and it had bacon with all like maple syrup all over the top of it.
Oh yeah, maple
It was
bacon.
just delicious. I thought, what are you doing? Oh, and it was
You
just
can
amazing.
actually buy just plain maple bacon from the supermarket.
Actually, you know,
You just
And you're
buy
in
it
Canada,
like that.
it's just
I'm
maple
in Canada,
bacon.
right?
Everyone's
Yeah,
just
Maple
maple.
bacon.
now we're just talking food, aren't we? In my
Yes, it's gone down from me.
in my Heroes Feast cookbook that some of my very good friends bought for me for my 50th.
Oh, I remember that.
Didn't they, Terry? There's there's
Allegedly.
orc bacon in here, and it's pretty much that. I reckon it's just bacon with all sorts of like honey and pepper and
I love the
Yum.
fact they got you the real book too, not just
oh yeah,
the
it's so
digital
good as
copy,
well.
right?
I've cooked a couple of things out of here that haven't been that great, but
I've
there's
tasted a
been
couple of
some
things from there that haven't been that great that you've cooked.
yeah no, but there's been some stuff that's
That
good. There you
chicken
go.
was like not good.
But
Which one do
you
I
know
cook for you?
what? At least you've got to try it.
Well,
Well,
I
which
am
one did I
so
cook next?
getting.
It was something. It was chicken and capsicum. I just remember it being like something with
Oh,
chicken and capsicum, or the stuffed capsicum.
the skewer. Oh, okay, no, not that. Not the skewers. The chicken skewers are great.
Maybe it was the skewers. Yeah, I
They're
wasn't a
awesome.
fan.
The chicken skewers are really good. The other thing are these gnome things, and they're like wonton wrappers with just like you just layer them offset from each other and put cheese in the middle of each one, and you
Oh,
put it in like a
yum.
muffin. You put it in a muffin tin and mushroom in there as well. Oh, they're good. They're good. I made them on this weekend, Terry, once.
I'm not a
Thank you
fan of
very much.
mushroom.
Oh,
Okay.
they're off. These are good. Anyway, we should probably
I love
pretend
it.
to be some wizards and shit, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we
Probably.
won't get anything done.
Cooking
All right,
wizards.
cooking wizards.
We're gonna
Okay,
be
Open a
cooking wizards.
restaurant.
so
Let's open a restaurant. Make our money.
here we
In
here we
town, this
go.
is how we're gonna get our money. We're gonna
This is
open
how
a
we're gonna get
restaurant.
our cash. We're just gonna open a restaurant.
Yeah, I thought that'd be a good campaign. Opening a restaurant. Characters that have to go hunt down like
You
exotic
won't. You own the
burger
inn,
restaurant.
and you give out the quests, and you cook meal.
This week
I'm
we're
pretty
having
sure.
owlbear burgers.
No, go find me some
Yeah.
Albears.
For
Just
whatever
whenever,
we killed.
yeah, it's just whenever you kill. Yeah, you just have those as burgers. That's funny. Okay. All right.
Have you ever
So
tried Goblin? done.
Goblin burger. Okay. So we had a session a couple of weeks ago. I was a bit out of it then, I think, because of so much going on. So even though I listened to the recording, I can't remember it hugely well, but I'm pretty sure the recap. Did anyone want to give the recap? Did anyone try and give a recap, or should I just bumble through
I
it?
vaguely remember it too. Just
Okay, you go.
through
You
it.
go. Give it to us, Specs. You go.
So we ummed and ahed. We went and saw the blacksmith and ummed and ahed for a very long time over what to do with the stones. And then
some of us swooned.
and yeah, Prudence well, not necessarily swooned, but was just having a hardcore perv. And then at the very, very hot blacksmith, by the way.
Who looks like who? Joe Maniello?
Yeah, from True Blood. And then we decided to go and look around town to see if we could make some money. And we went to the farmers and we killed the I don't know what it was called, but it was hunting the farmers things at night. We killed that and we sold the meat.
And the shell to the
and the shell, and we got the money from the farmers for that. And then I think where is it?
You met a few other town personalities.
Yeah, the town personalities.
So you met Ardu the blacksmith, who you've described.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember who else we met actually.
You met Julie the
Jeweler.
jeweler.
Oh yeah, the jeweler.
Varmura, the Minotaur woman who has an exotic shop. And you also got to know Pimento Cliche a little better.
Oh, that's right, Pimento Cliche.
Who is the final form of Plamato. he
Clamato.
somehow
He's a Clemento.
He's the
became,
artist that did the pictures, but he's just turned into Pepe Le
He's
Pew.
the
artist is the
Pharaoh
artist.
of this campaign.
Yeah, it
I'm
might be that
surprised
way.
you guys know what Clamato is.
No. His name was Plamato. I don't know what.
Oh,
I don't know
Plamato.
what is Clamato. Is it going to be bad? And what is Clamato?
It is it's tomato juice mixed with clam juice, and it's sold here
Oh.
in Canada to make a cocktail. They make a drink called a Caesar out of it. That's
Wow.
insanely popular in Canada. That's like a Bloody
Jeez.
Mary, but
Does
made
it kill
with
you like how
tomato
Caesar
juice.
fucking died? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What do they use that for?
It's like, did he just say clamato? I'm like, I didn't think Australians had clamato juice. It's like, what
No,
the
so
hell?
here's what
Okay.
happens. An insight into my unbalanced brain. Whenever someone says, "What's his name?" or "I'm going to make up a name," I just like look around my desk and go, and I'm pretty sure I saw a placemat, and I said Plamato. but then he became French, and someone mispronounced his name Pimento. So in the end, he just became Pimento Cliche because he had like a black and white striped shirt on and a beret, and he was holding a big loaf of bread, and
And he liked cheese, yeah.
he liked cheese, and he rode off on a bike.
And he was a walking cliche.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
it wasn't just a bike; it was a penny farthing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he got
Yeah.
fleshed out, and I think like the background behind all that was you were wandering around trying to get a gauge on what you might be able to do with that meteoric rock that you had found on your kind of second visit, or your visit to the Eye, which was your second sort of experience with meeting with those creatures. So I think where you guys had left it was you had 5 pieces. You were going to give a couple of the pieces of that rock to do the blacksmith to allow him to make tools so he could fashion the rest. I think was.
I think we were just waiting for Ulariel so that we could make a decision as to what to do.
Yeah, and in the meantime, I think you spent some time trying to make some money, buy the house.
We do need to ask around for
96
more jobs as well.
We
need
now
some
have
more jobs,
96
okay.
gold pieces. So
Yeah,
I
we
did
made
my-
$170 last session, so
Oh,
I
that's
think
not
we have
bad.
2 days.
I did fix my inventory and stuff. I realized because my gold was wrong. Remember we mentioned that? So
Yep.
now I have
Okay.
23. Yep.
That sounds more like it.
I just checked the box. I checked both boxes by accident. So it just
Yes.
doubled
No,
that
yeah,
up.
that's right. Yeah, it's very easy to do. I've done it when making up characters with the new rules.
I don't know what I did since last time, but I now have 17,166 gold, which cannot be right.
No.
We can buy the house, guys.
We can
You can buy
Game
Pimento.
over.
Like
Buy
it wasn't that last session, so I don't know how that happened.
You found a cheat code.
I do not know how that's happened.
Unlimited money cheat
I
code.
swear, I did
no.
do it.
What have you been doing in your spare time without us? That's what I
I
want to know.
don't know.
What have you
I don't
sold?
know what
It involved the blacksmith.
Everybody check your
Blacksmith.
pockets.
So it's been a couple of days. I think where we ended the last session was you guys went herb
We
hunting
moved.
for
I think
Barmura,
that's one.
and I think Prudence had got pricked by a spiky thorn, and her lips had blown up, so they couldn't speak properly.
Oh yeah, I did have blown up. I look like I had a...
So you've slept the night. So if it matters to anybody, you can have a long rest. It's been a couple of days. You've been in Piverton now, and I don't know if you've got a total of gold that you have at the moment. Is it
It's
I've got that high
96.
level,
Like I
that's
said, we
level two.
earned 170, so it's 170 plus
Whoa,
whatever we
wait,
have
really?
in our inventories.
170
That-
seems like a lot.
Yeah,
No,
I thought we only had
I put it in the
96.
party treasure.
We
It's
got
90.
100 from Ardu. We got 20 from the farmers, and we got 50 for the meat.
Okay. Yeah, that might be right.
Really?
You sure?
Yep.
Where did we get the 100 from
Hang on,
Ardu
no,
for?
did you? No, I don't think that was right. I think you.
I don't think we got money from Ardu.
I don't think we decided because we didn't decide what to do.
No, I think you did.
Yeah,
I think
because
you
he wanted to hide. He said originally went and
Yeah.
got it. He said
on
he
the
has
boulette,
100
you,
for him.
you got the high, but I think he was going to give you 100, but because it was all acid fucked by
That's right.
Someone.
Oh God, I forgot about
by
that.
someone, yeah, he only gave half.
Okay, so we're 50 short in the party treasury.
120 then.
So someone can change that. I'm trying to work
So
out how the fuck I got 100
recap,
platinum as well.
what was the decision that you wanted me to weigh on?
But whether we're gonna give Ardu some of the stones in return for turning the other pieces of stones into weapons for us because he needs more of that stone to work that stone.
Well,
If that makes sense.
That we would, yeah.
And then he
If
can
you
keep
want
and then
anything,
like and then
we've
and
got to
then he
give
can
him
keep
something, right?
and then he can keep the tools that he makes to make ours as payment because he'll then be able to use that in his business.
He can use the
Well, that
tool for
sounds-
anything he wants. 'Cause it's
that
like a
sounds
diamond
fair.
cutter,
Yeah.
but better.
And I think you have to decide what he can make for you guys, and he can slowly make those things for you guys.
I thought the big decision was: are we going to go to Reginald Dandyman and see if he wants to trade one of the pieces of stone for the
Oh, I
the
figured out
mansion,
why.
or if we wanted to sell the
That was another route we could take.
but-
stone
to Ardu, and if we wanted to even buy the mansion.
I figured out why I had so much gold. I was on Max's character sheet. And she was the party gold
I
carrier.
distinctly remember you getting that. That guy gave it to you.
Yeah.
That guy in the place. You remember, right?
The guy in the place.
The guy in the
Now,
place.
I think one of the other things you guys said you were going to do, or I think you said you were looking at the town notice
Oh my
board.
God, whose icon is that?
Oh, the Doctor Who.
No, you said you were going to go look at the notice board in town, and I said
Yes, that would be a good idea.
I said I'd put something together, and guess what I have done?
There's a job
We have
board.
made a notice board. No, Canva.
Oh, look at
yeah.
that.
Oh, look at you
Thank
go.
you.
Even in
Now
different
we're
fonts.
And let me tell you, that was a pain in the ass to make. I found this like online thing, and I thought, oh yeah, that looks good, and
Mr. Hall and Oates, really?
yeah. I just again, I think that's what I was listening to when I came up with this.
I like calling notes.
Me too. Shame
They got so many.
Shame they're
have
fallen
more hits than any band ever. If you ever insane that amount of hits, those guys.
Yeah, they got
I
inducted
love
into the
this
Rock and
notice
Roll Hall of
board, but do we know where to find these people?
And also, how much time do we have until the house is sold?
well, he said 5 days, and you've been here 2 days, so it's another 3 days.
So 3.
All right, we gotta hold a second. So Barnaby Dalrymple.
Cavendish, the onest.
The one.
The one.
Not the first, the one. I love it. That's the best.
Maybe he's not that smart.
If only we had a melee character.
That's me.
Yeah.
I am the melee. I am your shield.
You're the closest thing we have.
What do you mean? I am it. Not the closest.
What
I am it.
What's a ruffian
He is
of
it,
sorts?
but that doesn't say much.
A ruffian of sorts.
Of sorts. Like, did a little
A
kid
ruffian of
steal it or
sorts.
something? One of the bunnies?
I have a feeling that damn dog is a dog that about bit us after all the meteors crashed down and we tried to get to the guy, but he was dead. I bet that's that same damn dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was a dog, wasn't there?
Yeah.
We want
Well-
to like split into teams and
We
Make
could
a
look for
thingy,
the
or-
dog while we're doing other stuff.
yeah.
That is true. Splitting into teams might
Same,
work.
same with the necklace. We can look for that
This
while
is
we're
only
doing-
like 40 gold, and if we can beat the guy, 90 gold, and there's no reward really for the dog. I'm assuming there is one, but
Okay. Well,
It's better than nothing.
let's ask around about Barnaby Dalrymple and see how skilled he is in combat. First,
Sir
before we-
Barnaby Downripple Cavendish the once. You
Once.
have to say the whole name.
Yeah,
every
you got to
time.
use his full
The
title.
one-eth.
If
The
we,
one-eth.
we're at the town hall. Is the secretary there?
Leanne's there, yes.
We go talk to her and ask her. Can I? I'll say so. Sir Barnaby Dalrymple Cavendish the once. How well do you know him?
She says, what?
You
No
don't know
hello or
anything?
nothing. No hello, no how you going?
Oh, I'm assuming we would have said hello as we walked in.
What does the jar of money say today?
the jar of money? It says saving the trees fund.
I swear she's just pocketing this shit.
Yeah, 100%. Hundo.
Did you want to donate? You can see if you're looking at it. Did you want to donate?
We're going to go out.
No,
I'll
but
reach in
could-
my pouch, then I'll look at Prudence.
We could ask her, can we start a jar for renovating the house fund?
What house?
The one
Our
we're going to
house.
buy.
So that you mean the one that's owned by that? She looks around. That asshole. And his
Yeah,
mum.
we're hoping to buy it off of him before he tears it down.
Oh, okay. Oof.
We're trying, keep the we're trying to keep the historical relevance of the town
You get to the man.
alive.
Plus, it would be nice not to constantly sleep in inns and hotels and bars and pubs.
This is true.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure that sleeping there would be that flash.
No, but
Um,
once we fix it up.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're going to restore it to its
oh,
original-
lofty. Oh, good luck to you.
Yes.
Right,
Can
let's
we
a
have
lot.
a bottle that's sealed somehow? So people couldn't get into it?
Sorry.
Can we
Okay.
have a secure bottle somehow so she can't just dip into a retirement fund like she does in the jar every
Oh
day?
no. Oh, she says, "Oh, look, I'm interested in your story, but no, you can't leave a jar here. This is for like
Oh,
Yeah.
for proper town."
Oh yeah, for real charities. For real
Yeah.
charities.
For real charities.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying, Sir Barnaby Dalrymple Cavendish the one.
Yes.
Do you know much of him? Is
He's a
he
knight
actually
who
is he good at fighting?
Well, he's been hanging around near those ruins for quite some time, probably a
Mm.
few months, and I believe, there's a few that have gone out there to challenge him and have returned to town with their tails between their legs.
Okay. Is
He
he
seems to
honourable?
be.
Though?
Pardon?
Is he honourable? Like, does he
Oh yes, I
actually
think
pay
he's
off?
honourable. I don't think he's smart enough to not be honourable, to be honest.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
But it would appear that he's a worthy foe.
Amazing.
Well, you know
Okay.
what? We have nothing to lose. It's not like he's going to take 50 gold from us.
True.
No, he might
He's just, yeah. We
be
just have to
dangerous. but-
decide who wants to find him. Find him.
How far are the ruins away?
Oh, not far. Just an hour or so.
Okay, that's
He,
doable, I
he,
suppose.
he camps out there and comes into town every now and then to get supplies.
I'm assuming it's like quite early in the morning.
Yep, this can be first thing in the morning.
Ooh. Pulled on a cord and moved my entire screen. Okay. Well, thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome.
Also, do you know where we would find Mr. Hollow and Miss Diane Straits? Whereabouts are they?
Mr. Hollow, he lives in a house not far from your parents' house. And she says to Oisin, and he describes where it is, and sure enough, it is the house as suggested that you found the dog at before with the dead man. And Diane Straits. I wonder what I was listening
Yep.
to.
You're gonna give us money for nothing?
Yeah,
And it checks for free.
absolutely. She lives.
DMTD.
She lives not far off the town square. She lives across the road from Vamura's Silks.
Okay. And J-Cam?
He's the carpenter. He lives. I probably can move you guys to. If Otton.
Oh.
So
It's hard to remember where everything is still. I know the silk
Barrels,
store.
barrels.
At the inn.
Oh, Jacob's
and I know-
Carpentry. Okay,
Yeah.
it's right
Yeah.
by
Jacob's
Fairy
house.
Cuts.
Yep. A
Okay.
few more
Daryl's
places now.
Barrels. Daryl's Barrel.
I found this really cool PDF that is a guide to, like, when a town gets this big, they'll have one of those there. And when it gets this big, they'll have one of those there. And when it gets this big, they'll have one of those there. Sort of thing. Yeah. So.
I think that's
Type of
awesome.
things that grow with small towns, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Right. Yeah. So yeah, there's lots more places there now, and I'll keep populating it. Also, Eileen, what we did last week, whenever you met a new NPC, I got someone to roll on a table, and that's how we determine what species they are. So
Oh, cool.
we're just freewheeling on that. In fact, on that, I don't know if I did it for Flamenco. If I ever just said, I think we just assumed that.
No, we didn't roll for him. I just have
Because
he's an artist.
He was the artist from
Yeah, the
Yeah.
French guy.
So
I just thought the
I don't
funniest thing in the
know.
world would be if he was like a bullywug, like a French frog.
that'd be great.
But that would be, yeah. So we might have to do that next time we meet him.
I would like some French frogs right now.
Yeah, there you go. So you've got all that info.
All right, so we'll keep an eye out. Oh, we're having. We'll keep an eye out then, I guess, for the dog as we go around doing stuff.
Mm.
Yep. And also for the necklace that's missing in general, I would like to try
Yeah.
and keep looking
Look for
and
a
hint
ruffian
and
type
anything.
person.
Maybe we should go talk to Diane Straits about what she mean by ruffian of sorts, because that doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she have any ideas or hints or who she thinks might have taken it?
Yeah. Let's
Or
go
when it
talk
was
to Diane.
taken? Yeah. So we'll have a chat with
Have
her.
we saw anyone just wandering around town that would possibly look like a ruffian?
And what does the necklace look
sorts?
like? So I'm not randomly stealing necklaces off people.
Is there a picture? There wasn't a picture.
These are all questions you don't know the answer to.
Yes, exactly. So we need to go talk to her about that, right?
Yeah. All right, let's go talk
what
to
are we
her.
looking for?
Okay. So she lives just across the road here from.
The Washfoot Winery. Oh my God. Ugh.
Hey, isn't that better that they? I think it's medieval times. How do you think they make wine? She lives in a little house across the road from Mira Silks. So you head there, standing outside the front of the house.
A knock on the door. Hello. Excuse me, Diane Straits. We did the walk
After
of
a few
life over
moments,
here.
this woman answers the door. She looks like she's, oh, let's say she's had the best years of her life. Hang on. Let's see what species she is. Who hasn't rolled on the species table yet? Who hasn't done it? So Terry. Okay, so we'll let Terry go first, and then you can go next.
Sorry, I was pointing at
Okay.
Aileen. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Not for me.
You can do it then. So if you look,
what dice are you rolling?
And then I thought maybe you guys isn't laid out the same as me, and I'm doing this. And
Yeah, you're pointing
Yeah,
to
no.
Todd.
You're pointing. Yeah.
they're all underneath for me. So
Like
We're
the
like
Brady
the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
all right. So what you need to do, see up the top there to the right of the map, there's the little all the different buttons up there and the icons in the top right corner of Roll20. There's one with 3 little dice it's called something strange we worked out.
Macros.
Macros.
Collection.
No, it's called okay, it's called
Roll
collection.
tables. There we go.
Yeah, so there's the species one, Goliath.
It's a Goliath. It's a Goliath.
Hilarious.
It's
All
like,
right.
oh god.
Must be a pretty big fucking necklace.
And it's this tiny little house as well.
It's
So,
just like a boulder on a chain that we can't even lift.
so eventually, you hear this hello, and this door opens, and you see this big Goliath bending down, looking through the entrance. Can I help you? She's dressed nicely, but yeah, she looks a bit older.
Hello,
How did
Diane.
someone steal a necklace from her?
My name's Liriel, and I'll tell you a story if you want to hand me down my walking shoes. Actually, we were looking to see if we could help you find your necklace, but before we start looking, we need to know, what does it look like? What are you looking for, my
It was
dear?
beautiful. Well,
It was beautiful?
yes, it looks like it was basically made of leather with a large gold bead holding together one the front. So it was like a leather strap around the neck with a big gold bead on the front.
What did you say large? Large to you?
Well,
Or large to us?
It fit nicely around my neck.
Okay, so it would be a bit larger on us. That's
So how big is she?
If you want to keep bringing up my size, yes, it would be larger, but yes.
Only so that we know what we're looking for.
We don't want to take somebody else's necklace by accident, that's all. And you mentioned in your post there that it was a ruffian of sorts. Do you have any idea or inclination of who you think might have taken it? It sounds...
It would have been one of the thugs that live around this town. I didn't see, but I was only out of my house for not more than 2 minutes and it disappeared.
Okay.
When approximately did this happen? And I want to try from her answer whether or not it was around the time that all this weird time stuff happened and everything changed.
She says, it must have been 3 or 4 days ago now. So before you guys got
there. Okay, so it wasn't like a matter of it's just not in existence anymore or something like that. Okay.
Or who knows?
Yeah, that's because a lot of things have changed. So same with the dog. Is there even really a dog? Yes. Okay, well that's very helpful.
We'll do what we can.
We're going to keep an eye out for you as we go around. Well, if we see it, then we'll bring it back to you.
Thank you.
Have you looked around your house like maybe you just misplaced it? Why do you think it's stolen?
He just looks at you and says, "It was stolen. I left it sitting here on this table. I popped out for just a moment and I came back and it was gone."
Could I see the table?
She gestures to like a little table inside.
Do you mind if I look really quick? I won't step too far in or anything. I promise.
She's paused for a minute and says, "Go ahead."
Thank you. Can I roll an investigation or something to see if I can
Sure.
see it on the ground or something? Or
You can make an
Any dust
investigation roll.
marks outlined on the table
Exactly,
where a
any
thing
clues,
might
what's-
have been?
Go ahead, make an investigation roll.
Guidance.
Thank you. I was like, I was looking to see if I had guidance. 5 plus guidance. If it could be on the ground, I wouldn't see it. 6.
Can't see.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
it's just a little table. Like there's not much, not really anywhere where it could be hidden. You wouldn't think, but you look around and you don't notice anything that would suggest where it's gone.
All right. I reckon we go and talk to Remy, the shoe shiner, because he's outside and potentially nearby and may have seen someone. I mean, if it's large to her, the bead's going to be what, like bowling
Bowling
ball
ball?
size?
No, I mean she describes it. It's probably about the size of a tennis ball,
A tennis ball.
but it's made
so
of
it would be
gold.
kind of, yeah.
But it's made of gold. So it's
Yeah.
just
So
not
like
gold
she
in
described,
color, it's
Oh!
actual gold.
it's
Maybe
like
they're only
a leather band, and it's not like a gold like thing in the middle, which like she can which clasps off. So you put it around your neck and you clasp it on with
Yeah,
this.
okay.
Maybe we
Times I
can
wish
ask
I had
Ardu.
Loki.
Because
should talk to-
maybe it's been 4 days. Maybe someone tried to melt it down or something. If someone did steal it.
I was just going to say
Maybe.
maybe we should ask Julie if anyone's tried to sell one to her.
Yeah, the jewelry lady, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 good places to start.
Let's do that.
Okay, so which one of those you gonna do?
Times I wish I. We'll
Julie
do
is
both.
closer.
Maybe. So we'll start with Julie. I wish I had low-key
Okay.
object at this point in time.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to go blow my nose.
No worries. Okay. So you go to Julie's, and she goes, "Oh, hello again." Now Julie was a hobgoblin. I think we worked out last time.
That she was.
And
I rolled.
Yep.
yeah, and she says, "Hello, welcome back." She's very professional. Is Julie? Do you have any business with me?
Julie, Diane has misplaced or lost a necklace, and I've described it with a leather band and a gold bead that's on it. And we were just wondering if you've seen anyone come by that's tried to sell or hand in one here. We thought the jewelers would be the first place to check because, I mean, it's a piece of jewelry.
She looks through her glasses at you for a moment and says, "Nope, I've not seen anything here."
Insight check. I'd like to tell her. Try to see if she's telling me.
You can make an insight check if you want.
Do. Boo, 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 boo. What did I get? And it didn't come through. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it did.
Yes,
Might need to,
well, yeah.
No, it
What?
didn't.
might need to click a jigsaw puzzle in your top right there.
Yeah, I did. It was
19.
a 19. The second roll was a natural 20, but I'll just take the 9. And it still didn't
She
come through.
seems to be
Yes, it
telling
did.
the truth.
Okay. Why are you not working? I hate you.
It's normally because the extension doesn't have permission in
Let
either
me
roll
try
20
again.
or
Let me just do a
Begin
random
Build.
roll. But
That's all right. 19. Yeah, you
yeah, I'm just gonna try and make. Nope.
So, she said, "Well, if I do see it, I'll make sure I let you know.
Thank
But
you.
if it's been stolen, then it probably won't show up anywhere that does legal business."
Where
I mean,
might
if
do
you
illegal business?
Yeah. Do you know anybody that might sell things on the side or where this type of thing might go?
I know there are elements in the town that delve into such things, but I do not associate with them.
No, I wouldn't think you did, but you might, being in the town, you might know where's a good place
If I
to
knew where
start.
they were, I would tell the town guard immediately.
That's a very good point.
Do you know any of maybe kids or younger people who are troublemakers, like would steal small things like that? You know, petty kid stuff, perhaps.
I don't know. You know, I guess that's a possibility.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help. And we'll just go to see the blacksmith.
I kind of want to say it just because we're here, but as we're walking out,
Is she
Ocean
still
will turn around
swollen
and go,
from the? Is she still
like
swollen
dags?
from the plant?
Sorry,
go
Terry,
on.
what was that?
Sorry, mate.
What was that, Terry? What are you trying to say?
I was gonna Ocean was just going to say to her before he walks out, do you like dags?
Oh God.
Snatch reference.
Dags.
I was,
Okay.
sorry, have you seen a dag?
Lots of them in chat.
Okay. So heading to where
Ardu.
next? Sorry,
Ardu.
the blacksmith.
The blacksmith
Right.
next to see if somebody's melted
Okay.
it down.
You hear this like clanging of metal as you approach.
This is just an excuse to see Ardu, isn't it?
No.
Is she still swollen from the plant?
No,
I
it's
don't
still
know.
good now.
Oh,
Of course, it's an excuse to see Ardu. What do you expect of her?
of course it is.
Okay, he's
Oh,
there
I love
hammering away, making a small dagger. And he goes, you've returned. Have you made any decisions on what you'd like to do with those interesting pieces of material you found?
Yes, we have. We would like to take you up on your offer to give you a couple of pieces in return for making some weapons for us.
Thank you. That's most generous.
I'm assuming, do we have them on us, or are they like?
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't keep him on us.
We didn't really want Dandy Man to know, and I can't hit you with it anymore. But yeah. So, what pieces did he?
So he
I
was
think
going to
he
take,
needed a shield piece.
yeah, one of the bigger pieces and one of the smaller pieces. So that would leave you with a big shield-sized piece,
Yeah.
a piece that's about 3 feet long or so, and another piece that's about
Sword piece.
yes,
That's
Later,
3
please.
pieces total.
yeah, and another smaller piece that's about 6 to 9 inches long, I guess.
Okay. So we'll leave them with him then, I guess.
He says, "Well,
He
once
can
I
make
get
his tools.
my tools ready, is there anything you'd like me to get started on?"
Whatever's going to be the easiest, I guess. For you, we're not
What do
in
you, what do you want made out of them?
The dagger pieces, realistically, only a dagger could be made out of it.
Anything that size?
Anything that
Yeah.
size. So, what else would be that size? Like throwing needles or?
Well, I can
You
make
make a ring or an amulet, but I don't think it'd have any magical properties. I mean,
well, yeah, anything you think of that's that size, like no, that's right. I wouldn't have any magical properties.
right.
What else would there be? Maybe arrowheads.
Yeah. Does anyone use
yeah,
bow and arrow?
No.
Probably like a spear tip or something like that, maybe. Or I don't know. Anything else? Yeah, around that size.
We're like all casters, so this is like impossible.
It is a bit
Mm.
rough. Or maybe a dagger for prudence might be good.
Well, I was going to say the long piece could be made into a rapier because
Oh, you want a rapier?
I've got weapon mastery with a rapier. I don't know if it would be a bit of a waste
Yeah.
though.
Can make a
Like,
rapier or a short sword out
well,
of it or something like that.
whittle it down to a rapier seems bad if it can be made into something a bit bigger for someone else.
Would that wouldn't be the dagger piece? That would be the sword piece turned
Sword
into a
piece.
rapier.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, something about that size, a rapier, a short sword. He could probably make some sort of hand axe out of it, maybe with a bit of skill.
Does anyone use anything?
What about you, Luriel? What are you able to use?
I
The weapon of
mostly
choice.
use a mace and shield when I'm not doing spells.
Can
So
make a mace
bigger
with
the-
a steel.
Could the dagger
bigger image.
piece? Could the dagger piece be broken into like spikes to put on a mace? Just like a mace with spikes, with the
Probably
spikes
not
attached going
really.
out of it.
No.
They'd be unstable and the spikes would probably just pop off everywhere.
Mm,
Yeah, true.
mixing metals never goes well.
I get them stuck in somebody's head and then you never get it back.
It's like, ooh,
Um,
can I get this back?
The big piece could have been made into a shield or a piece of armor or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
well,
Lyra,
we do have time to
Pretty good.
decide. He's got to make his
Yeah.
tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, make your tools first, and then.
All right.
Then hopefully we'll have figured out what we want to
So are
actually.
we going to leave
get
all
them
the
in.
stones with him?
Yeah, I think so. I think he seems
Because
pretty
he's pretty
trustworthy.
doesn't
Yeah,
mean we should trust him.
He seems like a trustworthy guy.
He's done us good so far.
We have no reason to think he will betray us.
I was like, ha 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 ha.
As
I don't
far
like
as
playing a
my
trusting
name.
character.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Noted.
I just hear it coming on.
While we're here, has anyone tried to bring in like a gold medal ball for you to smelt down for them into anything?
No. No.
Do you know who potentially we're trying to find Miss Diane Straight's necklace? Someone has stolen her necklace. Who around town do you think would do that? Or where's the best place to look for someone?
Make a persuasion roll for me.
I'll just pat her on the side of like, you got this. Guidance.
Ooh. What does
Oh,
guidance
I
give
need
me?
to mute one of my roll 20s.
Roll a d4 and add to it.
Yep.
15?
You
Okay.
got a 15.
He pauses and he says, "Well, there's definitely an underworld element to the town. There's sometimes there's there's definitely some nether dwellers that hang around in the Outkeep, which is a place towards on the way out of south of town, but you normally need to be invited in there. But
How would one get an invite?
well, I don't know. By someone else in the underworld, I guess. But don't tell him I told you this, but Grammy the shoeshine boy is well connected.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know. I'll just sit there twirling my
welcome.
hair.
Shiner is a criminal mastermind.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
And he goes to hit his thing and he misses it and he goes, oh, and then he like concentrates again and starts hitting it again.
Okay,
Mike's
we'll
going to
come
lean
back.
in and whisper entirely too loudly. I think he likes you.
Okay, well we'll come back another time.
I look forward to it.
Me too. Bye.
And he starts looking at the things as you walk out, looking at them in the sun and that sort of thing.
Cool.
So where to next?
Why don't we go to one of the places that we know we can do something, get some money?
Yeah. Should we?
So, like, if we go
Does anyone want to go?
the trees near Beacon Ridge, we know right where that is.
Yeah.
So if we find Jacame, or whatever his name is,
Jacob.
Jaykam, and he has that shop that is, where is it? Jacame's Carpentry, which is up by Ferry Cuts, and Daryl's Barrels. Daryl's Barrels is my new favorite shop, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go to Jacob's Carpentry.
All right. You head to Jacob's Carpentry. As you get up there, you can hear this like soaring and stuff like that taking place. It sounds like.
Get inside.
All right. And you see this few people in there working, and then one of them stops doing some sawing or hammering or whatever he's doing, and he walks over your way and he says, "Can I help you?"
Hello there. We're looking for Jacob.
That's me. Okay, whose turn is it? Everyone's had a turn then? Rolling species. Who wants to go again?
I'll do it.
Go ahead. Jacob's a gift Yankee.
This is a very
The
eclectic
day.
town.
It is. Okay. So,
This is a very diverse town.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
great.
Good.
Yeah, well, it's like, it's a trading town that's sort of like slowly built up over a long time. So it's mainly populated by people who come by and, don't leave. So, yeah, he says, "What can I do for you?"
We were at the town hall. We noticed you're on your notice board. That you about information about seeking help for moving trees.
Oh, yes. Very serious.
What information have
Well,
you got for us?
At first, some of the farmers said, a few farmers said some of their sons had seen the trees moving and no one really thought too much of it. But one of the woodsmen was up there and similar happened to him. And yes, since then, they've been too scared to get wood from that area. And similarly, the farmers have had to move their flocks away.
Something
So-
happened as in he's missing, or something happened like his dismembered head rolled back into town?
No, like they again have reports seeing the trees moving around, so he won't grow up in that area to collect wood anymore.
So I take it they're just not swaying in the breeze. The trees are
No,
actually
they
moving
they
around.
report them getting up and moving.
Ooh.
Were they hostile or were they just alarmed that the trees were moving?
I think they felt like they were being chased by the trees.
Okay.
Are trees quick?
I've never seen one move myself, so I can't answer that.
That's hard to say.
Quick. Well, these ones must be quicker than most, I suppose.
Well, most trees
Or
aren't
these
that quick
people
at
are
all.
slower?
Have I ever encountered moving trees?
No, you haven't.
Okay. Just wondering if this was a thing.
Yeah, all trees move.
Yeah, in the wind.
In the wind. Just, yeah.
No, the talk is that these ones actually moved along the ground.
They have legs.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that's probably a question. Did they have legs, or did they just sort of like?
again, wasn't me.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So who do we go to For more information, should we go out to the woodsman or?
I would, if you're interested in helping, I would just head out to Beacon Ridge and see what you can find out there.
Okay.
Walk around there. Ask a few questions.
I have they've given me the reward to hand out if anyone can do anything about it because they figured it'd be someone in town. So yes,
Well, we'll head
I
out
do
there.
have the reward, but
I say we go
Yeah.
out there and have a look around, gang.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
In the meantime,
to
still on the lookout for that dog. I don't know if we can do any
okay.
searching rolls or anything like that, just for.
Was there a
Little
description other than
goblin.
Mastiff?
No,
We didn't talk to Mr. Hollow Notes.
Hornets. No.
Do we remember what? Do we remember what color was the dog from the like?
Oh, from
before?
times gone by.
It's a
It'll be the same
I think
dog,
it
right?
about bit Luriel last
big
time.
brown dog.
Just brown. Okay.
You tried getting in the body, and the dog wouldn't go for that.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but things have changed since then. So
Come on, that was a whole note joke. Come on.
Before my time, Anne.
Not paying it. Not paying it.
So how far
Um,
is Beacon Ridge?
It's about an hour. It's see this pathway that goes into the bushes up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's follow that
Off-
for
off
Well,
the
it's
about
kind of like right on the way. We can head right out then, if you guys.
45 minutes. You'll be at Beacon Ridge.
Yeah, all right, let's go do
Why
that.
not? Let's do it.
let's go.
All right,
Make some money.
let's make lots of money.
Let's make 30
Um,
gold pieces.
I want my money for nothing.
I wonder what song
Let
will be
your
on
trees
next.
for free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need some tokens, don't I? Stand by. Out to Beacon Ridge.
Beacon Ridge.
That's a
Eating my coffee
It's
up,
gonna-
but I can still hear.
So if we head
Alright.
out to Beacon Ridge, how far is that from Sir Barnaby Daropo Cavendish the once?
it's
The once.
The once.
it's about an hour. It's not much different than if you just had a left hand sort of thing.
But I'm
Is
saying,
that-
like, is it the same way? Like, could we?
Nah, well,
Okay.
no, not really. No, it's not along that same path. No, you have
That's
pretty much.
just curious.
You have to go back into town and then head back out to.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay. So you're in this large. Well, you've been following this path. You can see Beacon Ridge up ahead, and yeah, you are where you are. And this is the area that these trees have been reported moving in.
Knowing about moving trees, Rowan's going to cast Mage Armor. Glasswood Hide
Yes,
on himself.
very good. Okay, what you can do?
So first off, do we see any moving trees currently? If we just glance around.
That's true.
Looking around, all the trees are moving a little bit.
But none that we
any
would
more than,
describe
like, potential
as
swaying in the wind. Like, do we see like a tree walking? Like,
No
none that
trees are
would be
walking,
considered chasing.
but
Yes.
it is hard to tell because they are all moving, but you can't see anything walking. No.
We go up to one of the trees and poke at it.
Um,
You?
just where you are there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we do that. Tree,
Yeah.
just a tree,
It's a tree.
Yeah.
just a tree, just a boring old tree.
Well, we can't just knock on. Can't just go up and poke every tree. How are we going to find a
That's
walking tree?
oh, yeah, I can
Pull
see.
out your axe.
Couple of
Yeah, we
spiders.
look.
Yeah, they'll
Try to
stop
pick them
running.
all off.
See who starts moving.
Out of
But
fire.
that might be taken as a threatening movement. Perhaps we should try talking. Hello.
You just hear echo
Any
off of the ridge ahead.
any walking trees around?
Around. No,
Are the woodkeepers supposed to be in here somewhere?
no, the woodkeepers live in town, but they just go out to
Oh,
get
okay.
wood and they just
Do
won't
they
go to
have?
this
Is
area.
there an area that it's obvious they were working? That like
Um,
any signs of chopped trees where these people last were, so we could go to the the
Yeah,
very
like
last
this is a
place.
path, like right, like it's just like the woodcutter's path
yeah,
that they've cleared out.
correct. Yep.
So if we went up to this clearing, we might have a better feel for things, maybe.
And then we'd also be surrounded. But
This is true.
I'm sure we could handle some trees.
We have Rowan
mean-
and Prudence to protect us.
Does anyone have
Yeah,
fire?
I got some fire spells. Like I
Okay.
can deal with stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
just set us on fire in the middle of the forest where we are in the center. That's a really good idea.
So
If they're
Cool elements.
actual live trees, wouldn't they be afraid of fire though? Like, could we possibly
Yeah.
scare one into movement by like starting a little fire in the clearing, or at least get them to
Uh,
investigate?
Maybe they were chasing these people because they were getting killed and chopped down. Like, we'd kind of
That is an option. Yeah, they're just defending
they're
themselves.
evil, right? And if
All right,
we start
everyone, just
a fire,
yep.
we're just going to start on the wrong.
all right, just stop moving, everyone, for me, please.
They're ominous.
We're gonna have to get these anyway. The bad foot really doesn't matter because we're gonna have to kill him anyway. I mean,
Who says?
because we're helping the farmers.
Well, perhaps
Unless
they
you're
just
wanting to
don't
broker a
chop-
peace.
Yeah, maybe they just don't chop down these trees.
Okay, let me just do something here.
Or maybe we do. We'll have to see when we find them.
I mean, I'm open for it if you think you can do it, but
It's not working. All right, Rowan and Prudence, what's your passive perception, please?
12.
13.
All right. As you come into this clearing here, you see the slightest bit of movement out of the trees, and this what looks like a shrub comes out.
bring me a
And-
shrubbery.
It's a bunny shrub.
And it
Bunny.
Bunny shrub.
Shrubunny. It looks like it's shuffling in your direction.
Turn to
And-
Rowan and be like, "You see this? You seeing this?"
And
Yeah.
then, as you see that, you see a couple more to the north start moving as well.
When there
Um,
was one.
Why doesn't everyone click on their tokens and roll for initiative for me?
Oh,
Because
you're
it's
not going to make us
not
kill
working.
bunnies.
You might have to
I
do
want
one
to kill cute
manually.
tree buddies.
I've even reinstalled the extension. Like, it is big.
Oh, this is because of you using Chrome again, isn't it?
No,
I
I
have
went
it
back
up
to
on Chrome.
Firefox. I went back to Firefox.
Did you need to
and it's not
update the
working there
extension?
either. I reinstalled it.
Okay.
That'll do it.
It's just being, I don't know. Anyway, I got
Have
what
the
was my roll?
tracker up.
Can I give Prudence my initiative and swap with her, please?
Sure. Let me just get everyone in there. How did Lyra go? What did she get?
She got a 17.
17.
I don't
You
know
can
if I
see it
can
in
kill
D&D
these things.
Beyond. It's just not coming through. Stupid.
Okay. So what do I got to do? I've got to give Prudence a
Yeah,
21, and I've got to give you a.
How do you do that? Is that an ability or?
Yeah.
The alert feed's so much better now.
Hmm.
With that changing of initiative.
There I got 17 round. Okay. So Prudence, what you going to do?
I'm gonna kind of move over here. Yeah. And can I hold an attack in case they like get aggressive?
Well, yeah. So you can hold one if one runs into you. You can attack it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
And I'll sort of like say to everyone, I'll be like, are we trapping them? Are we killing them? They're cute. I don't know. What do we want to do? Do we just have to get rid of
If
them?
they saw trees moving, these are obviously not the trees moving. So
These
these
are not-
are.
Maybe these are just alone.
Yeah, maybe they were
But you
protecting
see
these.
they
Like
will
maybe.
leave.
Is that Prudence is doing?
Yeah.
Are you saying to leave them alone?
Leave them alone.
Leave them
Leave
in.
alone.
Would you say to leave them alone? Um,
Oh, I
yeah.
only tweeted what you did.
We're branching out into all sorts of
Maidstone.
strategies.
You planted the seed. Yeah.
Not with a mouthful, please, Todd. Nearly came back.
Nate's gonna move up to here, and she's gonna crouch down, like put her staff on the ground so it's not threatening, and hold out one of her hands for the rabbit.
Action.
I need to do something. So I will hold an action that if they attack me, I would like to use a sorcerer's burst on them. They
Okay.
attack me.
Sure. Rowan.
Ready, I'm up to here. And I am going to pull out my water skin and try and get a drink. See if
Alright.
it's thirsty.
You're there, and your water skin. And hey, buddy. And then
Here they come.
this one
Pretty.
starts moving.
So majestic.
Nice.
And for there.
Oh,
I want to say that they were doing anything. They were just moving.
They got chased.
They
Felt like
Yeah.
I don't.
But did
They
they
were-
get chased and then ran?
Chopping down, yeah, and also chopping
Yeah,
down
right.
trees. Like we're not
Well,
chopping down trees.
Now is not the time for conjecture.
Yeah.
Now.
Anything else? Anything else, Rowan?
No. It wouldn't make sense for me to activate my sorcery thing as a bonus action. So
You
I'll
can,
just-
you can do a bonus action if you want.
I know I could, but you know,
No,
it would make sense. They haven't made any aggressive moves. But I'm just
No
trying to
worries.
feed this rabbit water.
Lyrial. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go up here. I don't want to get too close. But I'm going to look at the trees and raise my hands for a bit. Can you understand us?
They do
See
not
if
answer.
anything happens. Yeah, nothing. Okay.
And that's all from Lyrial?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens right
All right.
now.
I'm sitting back right here. Here it comes.
So
Something's
this
gonna happen from.
huge tree just like lifts up a limb, just goes, that's a Rowan with a 20.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
Close.
Uh,
Does it trigger this sorcerer's burst? Because I said no.
It would.
I was.
Yeah, and that's right. And also that big thing wasn't there before, so yeah.
But that does hit me, believe it or not.
Okay. All right. So
And he's dead again.
that's 12 damage.
No.
No.
Right. little guy moves in, so you can use your sorcerer's burst if you want. As it's in me.
So we're gonna attack. We're gonna fire good as well. That'll be a 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
3 fire damage.
Right. Burns a fire. See, but all right, and that was the real. So, and it tries to rake at May. Oh, misses.
Jeez. Fine.
This one moves to here and rakes at May. Misses.
We to pet the bunnies.
One moves down and rakes at Lyriel. 17.
That hits.
I think it just does 1 damage. It does 1 damage.
Yeah.
It's not like that big freaking tree.
This one moves down to here, brings it Prudence.
That will trigger my rapier attack.
17 is a hit.
And I'll also get the sneak attack because it's within 5 feet of Lyriel now.
Yeah.
It runs up to her. No!
Okay, so it's piercing.
Yeah, piercing.
Yeah, you see your weapon kind of like going amongst all the twigs and kind of like miss a fair bit, and you feel like maybe piercing damage isn't quite as effective against these things.
Well, that's kind of the only damage. Can it's though, if I hit it, it's vexed.
That was your
Rapier.
yes, so
Okay.
now it's its turn.
All right. Going to shoot off a firebolt. Don't know if I can see this one here. Yes.
You can.
Did you say fireball?
Firebolt.
Okay. I was like, how are you getting fireball?
23.
Lightning.
Right.
5 damage.
Right. Yeah.
So it up here. In his turn.
What is that?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Our familiar.
This is
Round 2, Prudence.
Bonus action, disengage with Bunny, run over to Rowan, fucking idiot, and then healing hands him for 2 hit points.
Okay.
Grab him by the away from the giant fucking tree.
Okay. So when Prudence does that, she was actually in range of the tree because it's got reach.
Oh god damn it!
So reaches out and smashes her away. Oh, 20.
Fucking
Well,
again.
that's Prudence.
Why do you have so much more HP than me?
and I'll go out.
Oh, you can keep moving. Actually, you said disengaged.
As my bonus.
Last round. Yeah, sorry, no, it wouldn't have been attacking then. So
Okay, cool.
you can have those hit
let's-
points back.
Oh, is that is against all opportunity attacks?
Yep.
Alright, sweet. Yeah. I'm a loser.
Oh.
So that's for Prudence. On to May.
Miss action is going to have to be her. Then she's going to attack with burst again at the one directly in front of me. So that one.
Is it a ranged attack?
I believe so. Yeah. Range
It's the
120 feet. So yeah.
You have disadvantage.
But I get advantage for my thing, so it's roll.
There you go.
Shit. Ellen.
That's a hit.
Fire damage. 2 points of fire damage.
Right. Very bit. Okay.
She's gonna move next to Lariel.
Right.
Strength in numbers. That's May's turn.
Rowan, you're prone.
Right. I'm gonna stand up.
Yes.
Half my movement. Ugh, gross. And then I'll look at this thing, spit blood on the ground, and from my fingertips, molten glass is going to shoot out at the hands or crucible sweep.
Crucible
So-
sweep.
Make DC 13 dex save. Or take
I'm hoping it's not very dexterous.
It's
No.
not. Oh, hang on. I don't know. Hang on. Yep. Okay. So he fails.
Yep, so 14 damage.
All right. That's it. That's why I'm angry by it.
And then I'm going to spell my bonus action to cast Fracture Point, throwing my spear directly at its trunk.
So I can casting spell.
It's a
But
quicken spell. It's a cantrip. It's
That's
true.
right.
20 is a hit.
So I believe that is 1d6 because it's not two-handed. It takes 7 piercing.
Okay.
Actually, no,
7 radiant. All right.
because I can rate with.
Okay.
But
Kill him again.
Their turn.
Lirio is gonna go in and be like, and then look at the tree because everybody's still in range of that. And I'm gonna attack the tree. I'm gonna lightning bolt. I got this making now. Fingers crossed.
You'll be at disadvantage. 'cause-
Yes.
All right. But
18.
you're right.
Let me
you're at
roll
disadva-
again. Hang on.
Yeah.
Could have picked this. So that one will be an 11.
Oh, I miss the tree. One of
And
these
that's
little
it because I
Pushes
can't
up there. All right. Okay, so that moves on to guys then. All right. It moves here. And to here. And it's gonna just slip somewhere. Right.
Hey.
Right. Right.
Does it kill it when you grab that one?
And he's down again.
or what do I call it? Crystallized will.
Right.
Yes.
You see this thing slip up, like leaves and twigs go around him, it comes around, you can see him standing there still.
Yeah, all the glass shards protecting him.
Alright. These go one you're gonna get one on each of you. On Lyria and one on
Misses.
Prudence.
You rolled a 12 on me. That hit me.
Oh, does that
Oh,
hit?
11. I don't have my thing up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Starts.
Machine like let off a incredible.
Okay.
22 to hit,
That's a hit.
and this much acid damage. 6 damage.
Right. That's it. Uh,
And he's like, step back and like, yeah, oh, I'm gonna set Doctor Who's trees just so I can get a good view of what's going on.
Okay. Prudence.
I'm gonna grab my whip. Are you doing that like swapping weapons as a action?
You can put one weapon as a free action on the round.
Whip. And
Whip it good.
whip it good at the big tree.
Watch you nay.
Oh my god! Oh god!
Was more nay.
Yeah.
Our rolls are so.
I can't.
Can't believe it.
That's it for Prudence. Or no bonus action.
I might bonus action disengage again and move back again a little bit.
Okay.
Move back to here.
Okay, May hold staff. Crystal is knife again, and she is going to shoot ice knife at the tail to protect run from the blast.
So again, the attack will be at disadvantage. But
But
yeah,
I
the
get-
explosion-
But it'll be straight roll be advantage for my.
Copy that. So, so hang on. It does the 7 piercing because from it, right? Which has resistance to.
And then all of them have all but have a DC 15 damage.
3. Oh, I think it makes it. And little guys, they'll have to make it, won't they? All 3. That
Yep.
one didn't make. Ah. one tree takes the first tree takes a cold. Right.
Yeah, I'm just clicking on my circle.
And it's right.
Okay, now that Rowan's spear, he pull out his staff and cast as a bonus action Shillelagh. Oh no, well that. I think they've rolled the attack for it.
11.
Well, it's not an attack spell. It buffs my I use my strike strength.
Sure.
Then I will attack you with my
Yeah, but hang on, what's the
That's so weird.
It is
because
That's
I
the attack.
yeah,
that is a bonus action with Shillelagh.
um,
I thought it just uses
I know, but that's the
the
attack.
quarterstaff with power.
Yeah. Right. That's what it does. That looks like it's your idea.
As long as I've to grip like
Okay.
It's shooting, yeah.
Or you spell,
Shillelagh quarterstaff,
but then you get into stuff. But it's
and then I
done,
attack my quarterstaff.
yeah, and that's still there. That's your action. Your attack there. I would have thought.
Is it okay? Well, I was
Well,
going to cast Flame Blade.
Oh, okay. Well, so you're not doing that. Yeah. I can do that then.
Yeah, green Flame Blade on the tree.
Yep.
So this is but heroic inspiration. I can re-roll that.
Isn't Green Flame Blade also?
Yes. So I can in action though.
So,
Yeah.
like your impression.
Yeah, I roll it again. 13.
It does.
Lucky. So 1d8 plus 3 makes up 4 bludgeon damage.
Bludgeoning damage. Yeah. Okay.
And then this that's also within 5 feet of me, I believe takes my spell modifier, so 3 fire damage.
It's the one just to the south.
Plus the
3 fire damage.
Mhm.
There
Because we're only
Mhm.
so I'm getting good
we go.
turn.
Right. So actually, music going. We'll move on to Liriel.
Galerius is going to move forward. It was very anyway, so moving forward change. But wants to be able to control and just like, let me have a quick look at that. And
Thank God.
I'll give him. How many ever had?
Sad deal.
Yeah.
What?
Woo! Energize.
Right.
Okay, got back your BB bands.
Anything else, Liriel?
No, I don't have.
Okay. Go here. I guess this tree is going to have a smash at Liriel. Happy. Here it comes. 19.
Ooh.
That hit.
Slams Liriel for 12 damage.
Whoa,
Jesus.
ouchie! But I'm not down yet.
It really 12 damage, doesn't it?
What the heck was
This little guy
You
swings
can
at
actually take
Liriel.
that, not go down.
And walks away. Hits for 1 damage.
Yep.
Washington.
Save it for the big tree.
Or Shane just sizing us. Well, we just talked about gonna move in here and cast burning hand. Hit everything that left.
Okay. So next, roll if you can. There we
You'll have to me with X says. Damn it.
go. And... All right.
Gee.
You burn them all up.
Even with them all,
Even they
Yeah.
pass? They all pass.
And they're all
it's
just
6 damage. So damage
Threes.
regardless.
correct. So it's going to be the 13 damage. So they all burn.
There. We done yet?
I weakened it for you.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that, so I was using acid before. And I was like, oh, fuck it.
May's gonna pull out her healer's kit and help Lyra. So she can expand. She can expand ice when ice and gain back bless. I have to look. Sorry, I have to look.
+2.
Plus 2.
Yep.
32. Plus 2.
Get 9 back. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now have a look around, mate. No.
Anybody need healing?
Yeah, you
I'm
can't see
good.
any more around the place.
No. Well, no. I'm okay.
Okay, and you appear to have
Should we?
resolved.
Other stuff for that? Like,
Also, pretty much up. There's a bit of the big tree left.
what about
May
the
notice
shop?
this is
Okay, this is one.
Okay, yep. You could probably take it, but it just like a. Yeah, it doesn't look like. It looks like just looks like a plant, dead plant that's been.
Are we?
It's like the one thing.
May's
My
gonna
house.
walk over and
My
look at
house.
Doctor Who.
My house. Oh, yeah,
What are you gonna do with it?
House is a dead plant.
yeah, it is. To be fair.
Dead plants are
Sorry,
something.
Adam. What's my doing on the head to the side thing? Adam, what's my doing?
Oh, my notice is the owl, and she's walking to her owl, kind of like she's remembering or looking or seeing the
He's gonna
owl. For the,
rotate his head like 280 degrees and to look at me.
well, I can't 270 degrees.
Big tree. There are some, like a few. There are good, 5. Obviously, that is one nice looking orange that you feel like you could take back and maybe make.
You
Or
should
someone
make a
clever.
good walking stick.
Someone clever might be able to make sense of it.
A carpenter, perhaps? Maybe.
So as we head back to town, what we might do, a quick break, if that, and come back and get. All right.
Thanks.
I'm all alone. There's no beside me.
Cameras are still.
Oh, okay.
Got the head.
Gotta have friends.
That's funny.
I like this group. I laugh more here than I have with any other D group.
Oh, that's good.
It is. It's good times. You all have a very similar sense of humor. It's good.
Because they put on a Brady Bunch before, but that was.
Oh yeah, it's just like absolutely say it all the same time.
You know, despite my age, I did actually watch Brady Bunch growing up. So
Yeah,
Remember
you're
the
probably
movie
the young
more than the
one
TV
here,
show.
right?
yeah, I'm only 26.
Your
Oh, good
baby.
lord. You're
You
half
guys
my
are all,
age.
yeah.
I'm 52. Good lord. It's
Well,
like, I
old
get
is
to
meant to
feel
be.
50. I don't feel like in the mirror some days. I'm like, where the hell?
It happened.
Great to kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
don't-
been going grey since I was dyeing my hair, and there was like a few years ago I give up. I had black, so I was dyeing it black, and I was this grey under. So I was having to do it every 2 or 3 weeks. I was just
It's
okay,
in now.
that's it.
Yeah,
People get gray on purpose.
if I had like gray, I would just let it grow. But I have like this weird Pepe Le Pew stripe. It's
Yeah,
only in the
it'll
middle
get
of my
there.
head.
It's I
like-
get more comments on my hair now than I ever did. And my hair's growing. It's just, okay.
I'm clicking up and
Doing that, yeah. Have you seen that subreddit? Oh, even, no, well, there's a subreddit
that's
of
a young person thing.
that's not a young thing,
Yeah.
but yeah, I get it. There's people that they do like before and after, and they look so much better.
Terry's head is really.
Like, I'm not saying that it's everyone does it, but
It does take a special person to look good with a bald head. I'm just saying.
you
Terry
need a
You
good
gotta have
shape.
a shaped head to do
Yeah.
it, right?
Terry's have a really good head. Like I get my makeup. Like before years, I had to get one split because none of the ones in the shop would fit his head.
No,
It's
good
really
luck.
big.
He's got decent head hair.
You just think.
Oh, here it comes. Nice one.
Fits over the head thing.
Yeah.
Through the ring. Oh,
I'll get. Yeehaw, brother.
you swimming?
Farm.
You wore it
That
swimming. Wore it
brim needs an iron.
last a while. You need one though.
Yeah, it's a couple years and all my hair's gonna be gone. Like, you can't see
I got
that.
a beige coloured one.
Like, I really yeah.
Beautiful's out quick enough.
It's even probably longer
does.
once it girls, right?
Yeah, halfway
Pretty
back.
curly.
Wow.
Sadly, like my it's getting the old
going.
hairline.
Are you keeping it long for the wedding?
Own the island.
I'd like to have hair for the wedding. You know, it's all about whether or not until then.
Yeah, and just like do like
Back my head. Yeah, that'd work.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You
oh,
could
just
now
brace
just
it.
save it and you can attach it as you needed for the wedding.
Yeah, I could just do a wig.
There you go.
Get a tube.
Go
Could
full on Viking and shave some parts off and braid down the back or something. Right?
Yeah.
You could do some style.
Have you like a heavy widow's peak that
All the way in the front. Like, it doesn't really show.
Yeah, but you could still do that.
Yeah.
The wheel has reached.
you could do the side and do a little bit on the back. Pretty sick.
It's something to.
Yeah, just
But
so
once
you
once
got
it starts
options,
looking
right?
bad,
No,
It's
I'm
also-
just getting rid of it.
If the
Commitment.
front's long enough to braid, it'll cover any you can get like an Sorry, show them the back of your head. By braid, so it's a
It's long. You can get in.
into it and
What it is what it wants it to be. That needs to
I'm gonna actually
No, we have to. She says that, but we all know what that means.
I like that.
She's not. She's sleeping now. So.
It's very nice. She's on my finger on the Ethernet cable. Right. So I think we're ready to carry on.
Delivering a tea.
All right, pivot on. Come down, holding a bit of a shrub, a bit of.
Tree branched.
How big is the branch?
The branch is about 5 feet long. It's about 2 or 3 inches thick.
So you can make a
Damn.
nice quarterstaff.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Wizard stuff.
Make 3.
You use a staff, right? Rowan uses a staff.
Yeah, I use my quarter stuff pretty slow. I don't think it could ever be replaced.
You see, my staff's the same way because I like the way it looks. And like the character was chosen for sure in player's handbook. So
Forged from dragon bone.
Yes.
oh yes, I forgot. You have fucking dragon parts,
Yeah.
dick.
Awkward.
Okay, so you've got to tell what you're going to do.
We got to get empty.
Yep.
And
Go to Kings and get our money.
Okay, head to Jacobs.
Do you think he would be the one that made the tree branch in the scene, or would that be Ardu?
No, be the
Would be him.
carpenter.
Yeah.
probably the carpenter.
Jaden.
Where is he at?
If he wants it as a stuff, we could make it into something sellable, maybe, or
Make
Wants
it into
to buy
something
it.
that, yeah, 100%.
like see if Jacob wants to buy from us so that he can make something with it.
Well, if Rowan wants staff, I think he should staff it.
Oh
But
no,
he
I've
didn't want a
got
staff,
smoking. I don't need a
He's got
staff.
he's got his fancy stick.
Yeah,
It's
dragon
not just a
death
stick.
tribute.
It's something from dragon bone.
It's a stick.
Ancient
Death
craftsman.
tribute.
Ooh, I'm Rowan. Look at a stick.
I'm not just Rowan. You will
Well,
address
he's
me
got a dead
as
baby
acolyte
dragon corpse.
and
That's what he
sixth
has.
vassal of the glass dragon. Thank you very much.
It's a
Asshole.
baby dragon's mind. That's what he's carrying around, and it's horrid.
Creepy.
It's a
Maybe she was an ancient dragon and she was our protector.
Does she like
Like
give it
an
to you
honor.
willingly?
This is how I show my respect.
What do you add
Why-
to that?
I feel like if it's like a rebellion and she would protect her and whatever, I feel like Michael would be that mad about
Yeah,
it.
she got old next to be. It's like, you want me to have this.
She would definitely want me to have this.
Ultimate recycling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
I was
what's
like,
the motto
guess
of the
what?
glass dragon chair?
Guess what? She would have won.
There we go.
Things were different back then.
And poor May and her dragon mom have to sacrilege.
We're going to
Okay.
Raven, I find.
You have
So-
a nice wooden staff here out of a tree.
All right.
So
So,
you go see Jacob.
Yep.
And excellent. This is very. He weighs up the woody as well, isn't it? No, this
Are you looking at it from a normal dress?
That's
All
right.
around, that's normal. Yeah.
very flexible. We've got staff.
We should
Bow. We could make it to a good bow. Oof, look at that. He bends it a
well,
bit.
the rest of it is there's nothing else available. So
Do we get money of a boat than a quarter staff? Like, we're just getting something to sell.
Yes. So,
Or
just saying.
she's not really she's not like that though. Swashbuckler, she pulled your rapier.
Yeah, but if it wasn't like 50% taller than me again.
remember, you also have sneak attack, so the bow you
Yeah.
could do damage.
We exchanged jokes pretty well. You're probably the
Okay.
only one that could
Well,
benefit.
I'm mastering. So I'm like focusing on
Because my swashbuckler used bow and rapier very well up to level 20.
I feel bad because I'm like using stuff for rapier. I don't like, use all stuff we get. Like,
We'll
when
get
we
more
sell it.
stuff. It's
We
okay.
are only level 2. I'm level 1.
Okay. It's gonna leave the money more than anything else.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
you're right. If we can sell the bow,
If we can
Or
sell
even
the
the wood.
Or
wood-
Yeah,
even
just
sell him the wood to make what he wants. Maybe we
Yeah,
can get
do you
more of a
want
reward out
how
of
much
it.
you give us for the wood? Yeah.
And he decided he wants something from it.
Well, he gives you the reward, which was
Gold.
30 gold.
Ooh, stop connecting that to the
we'll add it.
And he says you're interested in this piece of value.
yeah. Or if you think it would be worth it, how much if we pay to make stuff out of it,
Hmm.
how much would it cost for us to make stuff out of it?
Well, like a nice longbow, but it might take you a little while.
How much would it cost to do that?
Probably cost a nice, good out of that, a good quality longbow, 50 gold pieces.
Mm,
Yeah. How much would you pay for the wood?
I'll give 20 gold pieces for it.
25 is a deal.
Hit me with a persuasion roll.
Right, I will.
Like slapping. Yeah.
20. Dirty.
Yeah.
All right,
Without the guidance.
25 gold pieces.
Deal, man.
It's existing. If you want to come back and pay me to make something, you're welcome.
Will do. Alright, I'll add that 25 to the party fund as well.
What are we looking? What's the fund at?
21.
2 days under 200.
But that isn't including my 6 gold I have on me, and
Yeah,
I
no
don't including
20 on me.
everyone else's gold.
I've got 43.
Because we try buy a place and then raising money to replenish.
So
What we've
43. How much do you have?
23.
23. 36. Man,
Really,
God.
it's all
42.
necklace.
And Oshin.
42.
Beautiful.
That's cool. So mine's 4.
I already fought the party fund for you.
Did we not? I'm pretty sure last time we discussed it, you were meant to have more than that.
I had like 12 gold or something in my starting.
Pretty sure you were meant to have more.
No,
Like-
I think one is.
I know wizards are meant to have less than most. But
Let's go with what we're at the moment.
Okay, that's fine. But I'll remind
What was that?
Well, we don't do -4 because that's what the 6 is. That's what Jean knows for.
it. Okay, so
So, like, what we've got
well,
is what
4 together they have 100 gold.
that stuff. They would need like money to survive afterwards.
No, but we can get a house, so we get that within this time frame, and then just do another. What
So
do
we have
need?
345 total, and we need 490 to pay for the meter. So we're short about 150, 145,
How much do we
45 altogether. That's pulling all of our gold.
have? 40. Okay.
Another 110. Oh,
Can we try-
145. Sorry.
25. So should we try and fight value?
Mhm.
Do one more go?
Perhaps you can negotiate some more with him too.
Maybe. If we all beat him once, that's.
I reckon that's how it feels. That's weird.
It's one-on-one combat. It's one-on-one
Sounds like
combat. So if I beat him, if you beat him, if Lyra beats him,
It's
like,
Sounds like this kind of figure pieces. Why don't we just go murder him?
He may say 50. Well, that's a problem. That's
Yeah, and then we can sell his armor too, right? And get more
Exactly.
things off.
Well,
We're
honestly,
turning into
Okay,
brigands.
Okay, May has 50 gold on him. Problem solved.
if he's sort of well low down, planning on
We
being
want to
in this
be
town,
honorable.
I don't want to make enemies in this town. Also,
It's not our fault he fell asleep.
Well,
So,
let's just do it.
before you go on, so you guys are standing around and walking aside the carpenters, and your stomachs start growling because it's about lunchtime.
Okay, get some much.
we go to the inn.
Which we'll have to pay for.
Well, or she does not normally put on, or she doesn't make lunch.
Yeah,
Free food.
so he's got a family.
Free food.
We can check on
Okay.
that dog while we go to Ocean because it was right next to his house.
Also, we could we? Oh, it's not really on the way. Actually. I was going to say we could stop past the shop to see about getting to this.
This is products? What the?
That's the butcher.
The butcher.
That's what we sold the meat to.
Flesh
To the old chop
products.
shop.
That's what he sells, isn't it?
Don't I said.
Just flesh products. That's meat. He's a butcher.
It makes sense. to me.
So you're heading to Orsheen's parents, and you go past your right near. What's his name? House?
Should we stop at Mr. Hornote's house?
Yeah, let's just double check with
Knock on
him
the door.
when's the last time he saw his dog and
What its name is, what it likes to eat.
yeah. I'm
Those
gonna
sorts of
see
things.
also like when we're there, if I can't see any doggy paw prints around, something that we
Okay.
could possibly try tracking?
So you go up to the house, and yeah, you see doing a bit of work out front is a guy who you would imagine is Mr. Hall Notes, and it's the same guy that you guys saw lying dead on the night that the impact took place the first time.
I feel like this we're not that shocked about it anymore.
Yeah, it's creepy out a bit, but yeah, amongst all the other things, it's not a huge surprise. But he says, afternoon. But, you probably know him a little bit, or should be a little bit. Terry.
Played them before.
He holds his
So-
pipe up.
Mr. Hollow Notes. I hear your dog is she's gone.
He's gone.
She's gone.
Yeah.
Yes, when you last saw it, like did see your dog leave, or are there any?
Probably. I'll let you know. Maybe a day or two. I haven't seen him. A couple of minutes down the street, say them saw him like hanging around house outside town.
Really?
Yeah,
Say it isn't so.
but I went
Is it
look.
common that your dog ran away? Is it common that your dog ran away?
No, he's normally pretty good.
Your dog a man eater?
Here she comes. What's
Really?
We're not,
that?
we're not private eyes, but we'll try and find her.
Yeah, we do everything.
So he keep on you.
That's a bit out of touch.
It's funny.
Mike,
Could've flown-
how
She could be on a. She could have
Micah,
flown somewhere
how
on a
could-
Las Vegas turnaround.
Okay.
could the talking be the old Heimeyer Mansion or Haymeyer Mansion?
So, it's to that town. It's there. Little place.
Okay.
Can I see any dog print sounds so I can get a we're
That can be a group investigation role if you like.
Let's have a peek.
He says, "Yeah, if you can find that dog, I'll give you 5 pieces because my wife's at the end of her tether."
Is your wife's dog?
Oh, it's our dog.
Oh.
It's a baby.
We'll do our best.
He's missing on the invitation. Okay, so Rowan and Prudence, you're arguing together, and then you both find the same thing. Yeah, you find some dog prints leading off.
Kind of strange finding missing pets, aren't we, Prudence? We found a staker's cat that day.
Yeah, when it attacked you.
After you scared it away.
But we still found it.
Right where you left it.
Right in the cupboard you put it. Okay, so the dogs are heading up in action.
How much for this for 5 gold pieces?
Oh,
Cast every spell you got.
Every spell we got.
yeah, I'll point out to Buddy the footprint. They will.
Yeah, this way.
Are you gonna find
Wait.
So finally, you can see like little kind of, you hear this barking,
We could probably get this a lot cheaper.
and ahead you see this dog, and he looks like he's barking warningly, and he sort of runs off to the side of the hut, and you can't see it.
How's that? Does he? Where are you
Did
taking
we-
us?
We got his name.
No.
Or he didn't, but if you had of, he would have told you that its name is Spotster.
Here's Father.
Animal handling.
Can I'm going to expend one of my points and myself advantage.
Okay.
I don't get fucking.
Okay, this dog,
God
it
damn
just, looks like it just looks like it's standing there barking at you. It doesn't look like it's not running off, but you're not sure that it's aggressive.
They bark exactly like a dog.
With like a memory.
Yes.
It stops for a minute and then
He's gonna kneel down and do it again.
give me an animal handling roll then. Alright, stick around near this shed.
Okay.
It's just very light, you can see it's hanging around this shed.
Can I
Is
head
it
over
different? Is
towards
the dog?
it?
You can hear it from. Sorry.
And
Is
again,
this
look fine.
You're gonna
Is
bid
this
again.
the actual dog looking for? Are we
Looks
sure?
like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Lyria can head over towards the woodshed if she wants to.
I mean, we found the dog. We can literally tell the guy where his dog is now. So that's
We
done.
can just
don't
take the
need
He
dog back.
knew,
dog back.
but he knew the dog was here. He told us the dog was here.
Well,
It came down this way.
yeah, he down there, but when you look, he
Yeah.
couldn't see it.
Yes, we can confirm the dog is there. But let us the woodshed.
Right,
See if there's anything obvious around here.
is everyone heading down with Lyria to this woodshed?
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose.
Right,
She's
you
the one that
get
keeps us alive.
And as you get down there, it looks like this dog's like running around this woodshed, and it stops and looks at you, and it barks. You see, like
Is it like a
it's been
Can I
Could be
take
something
a
like-
rain out of my backpack and like kneel down and be like, treat?
sure. Get a handling roll.
I'm gonna put guidance on myself.
Mm.
And I'm gonna roll it. So that will be, let me roll my d4. And I'll give him a treat. So what did that? Oh, that
Okay.
was a 4. So it's 21.
He comes up, takes out your hand, and you see his tail's like looking.
A good boy. Good
Right.
boy.
He kind of like makes a bit of a whipping sound, and he eats it, and then he goes over to the woodshed again. He sniffs at them and barks, and all of a sudden you can hear like it sounds like a soft crying sound.
Go to the woodshed.
It sounds like there's some crying child inside.
Is the door open?
It's not.
Does that open though if I try to open it?
It's not. And you can see inside, and there's not as much. You can see sitting down, it's a little girl, and you recognise her as a little girl that you helped when you first saw near the dead man. You remember if you had to calm the get past it. I suppose with that.
So who was she? So who's she to Hornets?
Well, at that stage, she thought it was his daughter,
Okay.
and she like looks up at you, and she looks like she's crying. She stares at you, and doesn't say anything.
Like get down to the level. I was like, hey little one. I'm crying.
As soon as she starts speaking, she has this like fear look, and she goes, "Kiki."
Oh dear God, another one of these.
Yeah,
see
I
me?
can see. Yeah, of course I can see you.
And she starts like crying. I don't see me anymore, and she starts pulling out.
Oh, honey,
Right.
and I'll wrap my arms around it.
Oh,
she
she gives you a
corporeal?
big hug. She says, "They
Oh,
can't
so
see me, not anymore."
Do you
And she
remember?
looks. She goes, "You're the ones."
Do you remember what happened a few days ago?
Yes, you're the ones that
It's all
helped me.
been-
And
all been-
what happened now? I can see me.
Oh,
I was scared.
sweetheart.
What's going on?
We don't know what's going on either. Oh, that's so sad. Well, your dad's been looking for your dog, but obviously not to see you.
I think so. Yes.
Do you still have a
What do you
bedroom
mean?
with us?
She says, "I can't remember my name. There's a room at my parents' house, but it doesn't look like it's my room anymore.
Anybody else see you?
I don't think so."
Oh, honey. It's all right.
Go
We'll look
see
after
her
you.
parents. Remember her?
Do we still have a room in?
I think you've been staying at Oisin's parents' house.
No, wishing her.
And when you saw Horn Oates, when he talked about the dog, he said his wife's worried because it's her baby.
So sad. I don't know what to do.
We can't leave her in here.
No,
It's
we
not
can't
worth
leave it
5
here.
gold pieces.
No, we've got to take it with us.
No.
If no
We
one
need
can
to
see
put her
her,
somewhere safe and somewhere with
She
food.
needs to know we're safe.
If no
Have
one
you-
she can still live at her parents' house,
Yeah.
and they know.
They just think food and
Does she
things
not need
disappear.
food? Yeah.
But then, if we can't just keep rocking up to her parents' house either.
So food is
I mean, we can't just keep rocking up. Like, if we need to talk to her, check on her, make sure we can't just keep going to the outing and everything.
so we're keep
How-
this from them. That'll make us less rich.
No.
I
What
don't
even
know.
trouble is this?
Until we work out what's going on. How good are your parents with odd things?
Oh,
She's-
my
she's
dear.
on the
Yeah.
door.
Do they deal with odd things well?
You
if
feel like
you-
most of the town are like, country folk as such. So
Do you live here?
Could we hide her at Oisin's house so that
What do you mean hideout? We're the only people that can see
hide
her.
it? No,
No, but give her some say, right?
her
And
someone
maybe
to say that we
But first, if we
do
could touch
every
her,
day.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're taking her with us. That is end of discussion. We're taking her with us. What comes next is what we
We can't take a
discussed.
child with us when fighting things in the forest. We literally just fought up to trees. We can't
I'm
have
not saying we
Ocean with us
take her
when
when we fight. I'm saying we leave
Take
Ocean's
us somewhere
place.
safe where
That's,
we
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
If we put her at Ocean's place, we can go to Ocean's place whenever we want to. They're going to be totally cool with it. We can
They
put
may
her in
not even
Ocean's-
see her.
we can put her in- So she's, coupled with her house, so she's going to be
Hold on. What was Prince and Roan had a friend who passed away? What's his name?
Oh.
What about a little girl who remembered Lyriel and him from the time? Maybe she could see this little girl. And that'd give her someone to be with or talk to or possibly.
She could say, yeah, with that girl. But what was her name?
If the dog won't
Was
leave,
that-
I don't think they can have a dog in the rabbit hole.
Probably not
That was the sword of the
rabbit folk.
folk. His name has escaped me for the moment.
Aaron.
Holly, that was her name. That's his name. I didn't write.
Holly was their friends.
Their
It's
friend.
honest,
Okay.
let me set up a remember.
Treasure friend and acquaintance.
This child suddenly disappeared and doesn't exist and does.
But the baby,
And the next
the
place
baby
a few
rabbit.
days ago. Yeah, but she remembered. It's just like anything that's more recent seems to be.
It all has to do with the crone. We've screwed up.
Time is not right. This piece in time.
Makes sense. It's always time, isn't it? It's always time.
He is the doctor responsible. Is he meant to be?
When does he come back looking different?
Ever since he showed up,
Weird happening.
Oh my
What's
God.
going on?
He's always got somewhere.
I didn't even write any of this stuff.
I love Neil Patrick Harris. Oh,
Money.
it was this way.
Very distracted child.
Oh,
I tell a friend my parents that my invisible friend again.
Was
Yeah,
Also,
just in
that
case
tracks.
food is missing or something, we want this repaired.
the
I think
little
I
girl,
saw
just
a little
a little bit that she lives next door to Ocean. Which you know who he is or know who's his stuff.
she asked
Do you know?
She remembered me last.
I do.
Oh,
You're the one that's like me anymore.
Oh,
you get it there,
Oh, my turn.
Professional gender.
okay. Colleagues, it is.
Why'd you have to curse make me weird?
She goes, yes, I'm gonna not be a child.
You got habits.
Hey, stop!
How old is this girl?
She's
How
about
old is that?
5.
So what if we reverse time by like 5 years? She exists because she hasn't been born on this timeline yet.
5 years.
What if we just arrest her now?
But they still see her. She wouldn't be invisible. She would just be unknown at that point. So
Out of time. He's out of touch.
unless she's
But actually, she disappeared in the picture, so.
Okay, so we'll come with us, darling. We'll you come and stay at Ocean's house,
We will sort something out.
and we'll
Honestly,
figure out what's going on.
How do we not know if we don't just explain it to Ocean's parents that they wouldn't stand all of us?
You've forgotten your that's over real well.
She's
No, like Ocean's parents. Like we just
Oh.
explained it to them, being like, "We've got an extra guest. You can't
Because we
actually
found
see
this
her, but she
little-
will take food." I thought they'd be fine with it.
Can you please leave an extra plate of food out every night?
Yeah.
Just to make sure she gets to eat. And
Can I try and take us some rations and feed her? Can she take the rations and actually eat them?
Yeah, you give her some she can eat them.
Yeah, I'll just explain it to Ocean's parents. They would definitely behind it.
Well, I think that's
They're very nice and reasonable people.
Yeah, but it's not a permanent solution either, unfortunately.
It's, but us all staying. If it
figure out
takes
what-
me having to go in and bring up a slot, I'll do that.
Yeah, and at least just safe while we try to work out what's happening.
Okay.
Guys,
Will
we
you do
still
that
need
with
to
sweetheart?
work
Will you
out
come with
what's
us?
going on.
I'm so curious if that little girl can see her, because that would be really fun to play with.
I do agree. We
And
should.
she'll be like my imaginary friend. They'd feed them as your friend, because that's nothing.
Once we get the message, she can stay with us.
100%.
Mm.
And
In the town. She
But
said,
we're still not parents, so.
no,
We'll
we
go
know
back-
how to reunite them.
she says, has the women come back?
What?
What women?
Worm man. There was a man who was made of worms.
Made one look like
You
it.
haven't seen a worm yet? Have you seen a worm yet?
No, I haven't. But you haven't seen anyone that's made of worms. She's came out here. I was trying to get Zuzi. Goal.
The dog?
It's
Dog's
at my
here?
parents' house. It's at my parents'
Okay.
house. But when I went to get it, it was there. No one could see him, but I could.
Your parents' house.
No, he was walking about town.
Did he harm you or come after you?
I don't think he saw me.
Is Spotty see him as well? He can see you.
I think so.
Do you want to Spot him with you?
Spots will probably follow.
Okay.
So the dog can either see her or sense her somehow, so.
Did the man see you?
I don't think so.
Do you think he
I
was
went
going
and
to try
hid
and
when
hurt you?
I saw him. He was scary. I went and hid.
That was a smart move. What's
job.
your name?
I can't remember my name.
She doesn't know her name. We tried that.
That's right.
What would you like us to call? What's your favorite name from your favorite story?
I don't know. I'm just lost.
Call her Lost.
We can call her
That's not
Sarah
Lou?
because I like to Sarah smile.
Is that okay to you?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want to come back to town?
Okay. But we have to be careful if the
We'll protect you from the worm man.
We'll protect you from the worm man.
You'll be safe.
And she slides her hand into Prudence's and starts heading back to town with you guys. And it's the dog sort of like sniffing and following. And you get in town and you get to her house. She stops and staring at it.
Her house, like badly, or like she's
Yeah,
scared,
just like
or
there's my door. Blessing me.
Where's your doll, Sarah?
It's in the house.
Okay, Molly's gonna go up and say, "We found your dog."
give us the doll.
Oh, yeah, good question.
Lyria's going to say quietly, I don't.
Yeah, and the comes up and she's I get the guy says, "Oh, great, and grab it." And then he goes, "As promised, here's 5 gold pieces." And you can hear him, and he calls out to his wife and says, "Oh look, it's not fake."
Do you have anything else that's missing or out of place?
And he goes, "Hey mate," and he sits down as well.
What about like a children's toys, like dolls or soldiers or
He goes,
anything like
"Dolls."
that?
Did you say dolls?
Yes, dolls.
And he says to his wife, "Hey, where's that? You found that doll?" "Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, I know that's right." And
Well, can I have it? I like dolls.
you know, look. Yeah.
Will they let Mike take the doll and look at it?
Yeah, that's his doll.
Okay, I must do it. Examine the doll for anything.
Make
Might be
an
a clue.
invest-
Maybe have the girl name on somewhere.
Yeah, investigation check.
Investigation sucks.
How'd you go?
12.
You can see something. It doesn't look like there's something, but you can't quite make it out well enough.
Can you read this? And she's gonna hold up the doll and point where the ring is.
Oh look.
You can make an investigation check as well if you like. Oh,
Of all the things,
you can see it, and it looks like it says Lima on it.
Lima.
Like the
And-
bean.
Yeah, and you say that, and this girl she blinks and she's, "Yeah, that was it."
Doll
Oh,
says Lima. Do you know what Lima?
I think just a couple of look at each other. We know we just found it. We don't know where it came from. We're just
Where did you find it?
in the front yard.
would you mind telling me that?
Make a persuasion roll.
Is that it? Don't answer that one. Not because everything, but that one.
There you go. Joy, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you so much. Can I kind of hold the doll out to Lima? If she does it appear? Does it look like
You've been doing it here. You hold it out, and she can't she can't take it.
But she got food.
Oh, my heart.
Yep.
Oh, baby. Okay.
And all of a sudden, you hear this screaming outside. This high pitch, hurry screaming.
Fucking crow. Man.
We'll run outside. We'll run outside.
Around the outside.
What's wrong
Let's
with
go. We're outside.
I thought we were outside anyway, but it's okay.
We're at the front door. We're going.
What's the scream?
Yeah, the crane is screaming, and she just holds up her finger and points off to the north. And Liam, she puts her hands in her ears.
Okay.
May I put her hand over Lima's ears so she doesn't have to hear the awful screaming.
And how far away is the crone?
She's she's in the middle of the street, not very far away. She's
Rowan
towards the north.
like to run up and just grab her arm, pull it down. Like, what? Stop reading. What do you want?
She says, "Imagine."
You need to fix this first.
She looks around and she says, and she looks at Lima. She says, "Oh, What have you done?
We're doing nothing for you until you fix this.
She like frowns and she says, "Come away."
Didn't ask what happened. I said you're going to fix it.
And she says, "You don't have time." And then you see she does that weird thing you've seen it a few times, and then all of a sudden she's like, has this kind of soft gentle look on her face, and she kneels down and says, "Yeah, she might." She looks around. She looks around furtively. She's like, actually looking out for something.
If you want us to mention, can you tell us where to get some cash real quick?
She says, "If you're going to help her, you must stick back in."
How are you gonna-
Oh, help! Thank
There's
you.
something. We need to find a hook.
I'm going to hold up the door.
It's very good, but there needs to be something else. I'm not sure. And she's like, looks like she's looking around, and she's there. She's pointing, and it looks like she's in the ground.
Like we're married.
Give me an insight check. Everyone, give me an insight check.
Oh my gosh, my goo.
13.
So, Prudence, you think that she's pointing towards Collie's house?
The baby.
The little girl.
Something there, and you see her say, and she starts heading off the direction.
I'm going to leave my
Are you gonna
hand towards Cuss.
You do that, and you get there, and the Collie's quick, and she stands at the door.
Isn't gonna look odd at all. Just knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock.
And there's come in. There's
On the ground.
that's pretty much an open door policy.
I'm just going
And
in.
Lima says, "This is where some friends live."
Oh, excellent. I'm just
Pull on
going
my
to
shoulders. I'm
All right, climb down. Matches down. She's like,
edge.
Maybe a nudge.
Just thought we'd pop in to
I'm
say
gonna-
hi. And I'll look around, see if the baby's around.
"It's there," and she looks at you guys, and she hops over the grill and puts up into her arms, starts grabbing onto her head.
going to sit down and whisper, go find your friend.
That's and so you see like two young girls, and they just like hop past Lima, and they can't see her.
They're like, hey, Itsy, do you see Lima over there?
She like looks and kind of nods, like nestles in her Lyriel, and Beck goes, "What are you talking about?" Like laughing. And the crones, and you see the crone.
Related to the game.
You see the crone. She has all this stuff on the table, and she walks over, and what Tom looks like, you see the scroll that she got out for, and she looks like this long cloth. And she looks at you guys, and she unrolls it a bit, and she kind of stretches it apart, so it's flat. And you can see all of these like symbols and drops of stuff in there, and slowly writhing, moving. And then she gets out this little device, and it looks like a small conical shell, which is flat on ends, and it looks like a dark glass in the middle. And she looks at the girl and puts it on there, and then she's looking at this girl, and then she like moves out and sees this flashing, and all of a sudden, she goes, "Oh, give it to her." She grabs her, and you guys all feel like Joel,
She can take the
and
dolls, isn't
she takes it, and then all of a sudden the crone is, and girls come running over, and one of them touches Liam, and she comes off.
Does it have any type of reaction? What does she?
Just look at it, and she goes, "You see me?" And I go, "Yeah, we found you. We're hiding." And they run off.
Wow.
And Meg says, "Liam, have you done lunch yet, sweetheart?"
Oh, we're just taking out because we're on the way up.
Okay, no problem. Well, pretty good. It's lovely.
it? Let's face her back down. It's like, it's always good to see you.
And she runs over to Mum, and like, yeah, she's there, you guys, and you guys climb up and burrow.
We'll take them up.
Okay, you
So
take time,
that's you.
and you go up to the door, and when you go up there, she like, starts running towards it, and she knocks on the door, and Mum opens the door, and this little girl just runs and she jumps in and hugs her. And she's like, "Oh, I'll see you home." And this girl's just like a bit crying. She goes, "Oh, what's good stuff? Come on, let's go inside, have lunch."
Wave to Leva.
She says, "Thank you," and she just gives you a wave, and you see her holding a little doll. She goes inside after them, and then as you turn, you see a crone standing there, and she says, "Formation,
Yes, we know. Chill out.
you play
Can you
now."
raise money?
We need money to buy it.
Can you pop us 170 gold?
You find a way, and you see she points, and you can see Reg Dannyman walking off in the direction of the house with a couple of people, and he's talking to them as he's walking.
Can I go and kind of like stealthily like follow and see if I can glean the conversation?
Sure. Make a score.
Maybe we
Like,
have.
my luck point.
Okay, so you follow along, and he's talking to this guy, and it sounds like you're interested.
Is the conversation down like they've named a anything or?
No, but he's saying I've got some other people on the line to buy it, so you have to get quick if you want to get it.
I can I go talk to Dandy Man?
You can like you.
Why not? I'm like, hello.
Oh.
We're like 170 short.
45.
Okay. I'd like to chat a spell on this thing.
It's like casting a spell. What spell? So what components does the spell have? As in, like, is it got somatic components and stuff like that?
Yeah, makeup. I'm just gonna like touch.
I can put him to sleep with careful spell. Not
Well, you can talk about this stuff in front of me.
I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna be like pattering my nose.
Well,
I can mess up a little bit.
yeah, I'll just if you're casting a spell, it's going to cast a spell. He like looks back and you see like pretend together. If you go ahead, what spells it?
Oh, no. Put it in there.
Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, you're back. You're ready to buy the house.
That's right. So far, we have 300 and something of your
45.
price, 45. I was wondering if you might take that as down payment at this point, so we can promise you the next, or maybe even a discount.
A persuasion roll.
I'm going to guidance myself.
Was he affected by the friend spell? Because give advantage, I believe, on persuasion checks. Critical checks.
He says, I will take that as a down payment, but you still have 48 hours left to pay the rest. And
But we do realise that there might be other interested parties. So we really want to make sure we're serious about this by giving you most of the money up front. We do expect to have it within 48 hours. But just in case it might take 49 hours, 48 and a half hours, we do want to make sure our intent.
well, I feel like I could sell it now to these people, but I'll hold it for you for 48 hours without selling. However, if you don't come up with the rest of the money in the meantime, keep us from troubles.
Believe it or not, people he's talking to,
No.
they look like they have money.
They like they could be insurers. They've walked to have a look at that standing there away from you guys.
Let's go mug them.
So Danny is well, I guess
Well, that's
you know.
actually, I can't argue with that, Dandy Man, because that's a better deal than what we had before.
Well, it is because
We
I
already
could
had
sell
a deal,
this.
but putting down the down payment.
I could just go sell the house now though to those people, and I'm telling you, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Anyway,
What
what
does
you
it
need is if you want me with parents, then maybe this wouldn't be a problem for you. And he just clicks his fingers and walks off.
Well, we have our parents, but help us right now.
Okay, so do you give them the money?
What did you decide?
Or he just walked off?
He just walked off. He just walked off.
I'm kind of with you after he was over anyway. I don't exchange any cash with the Senate.
Well, we're not trying to mention, so.
Hopefully those adventurers don't. You know what? If the adventurers buy it, kill them. Well, I'll do that, but, you know.
Father would never done that behavior.
I know. CGI.
We're going to decide like she does.
I guarantee somebody can do this behavior at some point. Perhaps it's his business might come up something in museums.
Yeah, we can't. Oh, we were definitely have a conversation about his mum. Did we?
No.
Okay, so we went to ask him at the temple. His mum is a reader, and we got you. So where he lives with her, they said you don't want to meet his mum. We went against going to meet her.
Hmm.
I don't think
She could
really
kiss
for
you.
him.
Like,
Yeah, I think with the friend, but yeah. I don't know. I think I spent on trying to fight. And hope a couple of us beat him.
Grace would give us some time to contact. We have to keep going and.
Or
Wait.
we find that necklace and instead of giving it back as much as the baby, he'll give you back to Miss Diane Street. Gold probably worth.
Wait, I remember something. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember when her parents put aside and then stashed it just in case? Do you think it's still there?
To where?
I don't remember.
From the orphanage.
Yes.
We wouldn't get that in 2 days.
And then if it's not there, we waste 2 days.
That's like on a
That's for money.
But it's too far away. It's too far away. It's a good idea. But also, how do you know about that?
I remember.
Also, credit, and says, "Yes, it is."
Do what? Get it. How do you get it? How do we get it?
How does it get here?
How far away is it? Like,
I thought we said it was like a week or something.
Yeah,
It makes sense. Write a message. Ask for the money.
Like now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we would like 145 gold pieces.
Oh my god, if that freaking works, we're from that.
perhaps
Um,
time
I'll
is
pull out-
going, perhaps time being messed up. If we write a message now, we write it in past and then we'll
If you
get
sent it
who
to
knows
send
what's
it,
happening.
if you sent 2
Let's
weeks
try
ago,
it.
if we
It's
send
like, it's like building our don't forget keys.
I'll write the letter to Annette and say it's an emergency.
Help.
I need.
um,
How
and,
much does it find?
All of it. Get all of it.
Just say I need the
Thank
money.
you.
Just say I need the money. Don't talk about it.
I need the money.
Okay.
I'll write it. Like, things come up. Both Rowan and I
We
in
need
a
money
bit of a pickle.
yesterday.
We need the money.
okay,
Yesterday.
so the crime takes you. You can see just near the inn. There's a post. And she says, "Quickly take it inside." And she gets out her big fluffy scroll. And she gets a little device thing again, and she puts it on there. And she goes around it, pushing again, and not you. And you walk outside. And a few moments later, Harry, who's the postal service owner, comes running out and says, "Oh, happy birthday, by the way."
2 days ago. 2 days ago. Before
the scroll's hold.
The crone's going.
Package.
But yeah,
Like, I absolutely hate it.
I'm standing right on this.
What's going on?
You open the package and there's 10 bars and 100 gold
Wow.
pieces.
Like,
1,000 gold pieces.
So, like 4 gold bars, a little bit of bad cash, and we're gonna get it taken care of.
Do we know
I
like,
all proudly.
Mary where the gold bars or
We should probably get down a gold bar. Hold a gold bar.
Right.
Gold bar worth?
Down a gold.
That's
Having
100 gold.
one crone be this, do any of us magic users recognize anything at all about what she's doing, or is this just all like?
So you asked that correctly. Or whatever.
Yeah, saying, like
Lyrio doesn't?
Yeah. Does anybody recognize what that crone was doing? No, I'm not getting with this story.
It's like I can
so
remember
anyone
any.
except for us? No, I didn't.
Did they redraw the symbols from memory?
No, because I'm in checking.
You go hide the rest of these gold bars as she goes out and take, like,
Just take
I
money.
think that's a good
Probably.
idea, Chris. The way things are changing and disappearing, do you really leave them somewhere? Big some that become on us at least. Facility. Like, I'm nervous about this.
I'll look back. Okay.
Can
You die every 5 minutes.
I I didn't recognize the device she was using.
He's right, yeah.
Do you recognize what it is?
Yep.
Emotional, like timidly, bloody stand up and just like in answer to that question. He goes, "I think I have an idea of what it was she was doing. Yeah, I still have mine. Similar to what I have.
Your time device?
So you can do what you did.
No, not in that capacity. I have a.
But you
I have a
said you had
little-
one.
I have a thing. She used to to my thing.
What ting do you have?
It's a thing. You give it to the child.
I was born with one of those, I'm afraid.
I can take it and play with it.
oh, wow. Aiden.
Yes, it's a kind of recognize the device that she was using when you've seen before.
It's something like more advanced to what you have, or
Be definitely.
What is it?
can you show us what this thing that you have is?
I don't want to see
This
I-
thing gives us an idea of when we need to act, and if we want to do something back, you know, to manipulate
That's what I'm thinking.
So he'll just pull a little bull and
Same as
people times this thing will just warn me and get me a big cost of action. I don't want to snitch.
Where do you get it?
Like it was given to me by someone in the family when I was a wee little hacker.
Is
No,
that person
no,
still alive?
Not your mother, father, assuming.
It's someone called Noble. But like he doesn't really want to share more of the story, but he's like he's a member uncle. I remember him. He was there.
Yeah, I suspect that anything that deem important, we need to keep on our persons right now.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Let's just pass them around, right? You spend 4 hours, and then, you know,
Okay.
everybody.
I don't
can
know
take
if
a
May's
gold
strong
bar,
enough
or
to
something.
carry a gold bar.
Anyway,
Gold
that,
bars aren't that huge, you know.
yeah,
they're,
everybody,
Golden Tenor,
yeah,
Everybody
they're
said the
like
gold-
each or something.
The gold bars have the same symbol that was on Brady's sister's wedding band engraved in the bars.
Would any of us know that other than
No.
Well, probably
I think Fruits had a wedding ring.
the wedding ring. Yeah,
you just have like okay.
I do.
Yeah,
Actually, I do. I
Well,
had
they think it's okay.
I had and the it was very close. I like it.
Sounds mighty convenient.
Did we want to go
It sounds like a
and do some
backstory.
digging there now and get the house?
Well,
Yes, yes.
we'll wrap up the session tonight. Just while we're talking about gold, did you know that all of the gold mined is the Egyptians, which is 3.5 million swimming pools?
Really?
Yeah, that's all the gold is. Because like that's just like you're saying, like when, gold is really dense.
Yeah.
So like if you melted it down to the thing, just it would be
Like,
like,
like all the gold out of
yeah. But like the gold rings, it's you know there's a whole bunch of air and stuff, or you know nothing.
But
in it,
or other metal in it.
Yeah, well, no, well, that's all gold, that ring. But you know, amongst the molecules of all the space, you know,
Yeah.
so I don't think gold is rose is proper gold, and white gold. So, yeah, rose gold. It's
Are
actual
they
gold.
the same
like-
as like the actual compound gold? AG?
Yeah. But what makes it make everything to make it a different colour?
I was yeah,
That was-
Bunch gold would
That
have
was
been.
like cost $400. 20 years ago. Yeah. My 2021 is again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold up, hold up.
It's always downhill after 22.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, so yeah, we'll deal with purchasing.
Next week.
Yeah. Oh, now I'll have a quick chat. Does anyone want to discuss anything? Character with themselves before we wrap up and stop recording?
No, just very confused.
like in character.
Yeah.
It is gonna just essentially the same like and just like, who are you?
I
Were you? No 2 minutes.
remember everything.
How do you remember?
I remember something that you weren't.
But I feel
I know all the stories. There was no one line there. There was my dad, Max, Lexi, Hervik, some dwarf, can't quite remember her name. There was Uncle Linsa. Can't remember her name. There was Uncle Linsa. That's it.
Perhaps you know me by name.
What's the full name?
I'm gonna in the Excel.
Yeah, I know, but pretty something.
For instance,
I've lost.
Prentice, you know what? Next place.
I wouldn't have figured it out, surely.
You figured it out. Prentice has figured it out.
I ran my.
If not, we'll wrap up for the night and keep going next time on the people. Can look at what's going on. All right,
You edit on pretty like hugely.
right, we'll do that.
Nothing else.
Figures it out. She figures it out.
I'll stop the recording and I'll have a chat.
So all.
So, next session, which will be, I think, on the 5th of June, I won't be available. I'm actually going to a first meeting. It's a wedding where my friend's now niece is getting married. So that'd be an interesting experience. When they announced that, before she had transitioned.
Trans way.
So it was born a male and has is identified as a male. Yeah. And so yeah, they're still being married.
Beautiful.
Good luck to them.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So that'll be going to come out Thursday on the 5th. So I don't know what capacity I have to like move it. Why they decide that? I don't know how that was. So that would be either like Wednesday or Friday the 6th.
Maybe you want it at the same time.
So tell me.
I don't know we had for me.
Friday.
I don't know I have to be out by the way.
Right. So about if we made it, I'll just make sure that there's nothing here. But I'll go Friday the 6th at the same time.
Maybe probably a little earlier too. They don't work. So.
Okay, cool. We can probably play it longer as well because no master with this. We can do that way. All right. So let's make it to be Friday the 6th. I'll make sure that's all good. Me, I think deals around and yeah, it'll be fun, and we'll do some real estate purchases. Very good.
Coming through.
I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, but that day doesn't work for me. But I'm okay with going along with it.
Okay. Well, what's going to be then?
We could do it without be Friday. Okay.
Well, I'm totally fine with you guys doing it Friday. It's just I plan on going out for Comic-Con that weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, cool. That's all right. I think I prefer we can play. So the 4th day then on Wednesday.
Yeah,
The Wednesday does work, but again, if it works better for Friday, we can
No, good. Wednesday on Wednesday because we got. Again, I'll put it in if something people realise next year as well. I don't say we'll look for something else. We could play anyway. Right, that's it. You can say I'll do that.
it was good fun.
Yeah.
I remember we ran that many in no time, and then it turned out we just pretty much stalled.
We could have had it the entire time.
Yeah. We could just written a letter.
Oh, that poor girl though. They're like so mean to ladies. Sorry.
It's okay for it.
She could have made it where we couldn't help her do it anymore. She could have made it where we didn't fix it right now.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pregnant. I hate. I can't say just saying. They're tackling awful.
She preferred for the player characters.
Okay, she's helpful because she's helping you what up to do.
I think she's using this for her ends today.
Oh, 100.
I mean, like by as a game, I'm just using your lanes. You're really fucking dragons.
You have to like you have to agree. and like she's on like Winter, the character series, and this character called the Winter, and when
Hey,
I'm featuring her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a pretty, well used, idea of timing. Well, I
She,
think
like, no, she doesn't have any time. She like weaves people.
a character on one episode of the X-Files that just stuck with me all those years ago, because
That's such a good show.
because it creeped me out. I don't know if you're X-Files fans, but you remember how they honestly they worked for like that guy who was he wasn't he was boss, I guess.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Skinner.
Yeah, that's him. And this episode where he was having flashbacks and stuff, and there was this lady and like it would appear to him in times of need and stuff like that, and like literally the FBI were coming to get him in his house, and like he woke up in the middle of the night because she was in his bathroom like screaming. Like that's kind of like where the idea came from, part of that sort of thing. But yeah, like he's described when he was in Vietnam, he got all shot up and he picked her up and carried her, like she picked him up, carried him to safety and that sort of thing. And then like they don't ever really find out what it is at the end of the show. So, it's one of those ones that
one of these good characters that we're just always towing the line. Yeah, he was
it's complex sort of like
pretty complex.
Yeah.
Trying to do the right thing and then trying it. Yeah, he was my favourite of that show.
yeah, that was a good show. Yeah.
Something to be good actually, probably.
Well, I feel like something they might be making. I feel like they're making some new stuff.
Yeah, I think they're doing like a reboot. They're doing one with Buffy as well. Like all this sort of,
Yeah,
like,
I don't know about the old ones.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
nice.
like-
Women always terrify me because they take
Yeah.
all the classic market and they ruin it. I don't want them making anything.
Yeah.
it's where they redo something well, kind of thing, right? And it's just
Yeah.
It's
Or,
funny.
like, make something connected. Or make something like don't redo the original.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the Buffy thing is supposed to be like it's supposed to be 20 years later.
Yeah. So like, continuation is better than like say like all the remakes that they make of old cartoons. Like, let's make it like no, the cartoon was charming. Just leave it alone. Make something-
do something else, right? It's-
All
They
the
don't have any.
yeah, all the girls I work with have started doing now, and a lot of it has not aged well.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Some guys like that, aren't they? You go, I love this show. Yeah. That's why I still love
like that, but now he's just awful.
Yeah. I still love watching MASH. Like, MASH was one of my favourite shows growing up. I watched so much MASH, and I got out like maybe a year ago, and I was like, oh, Hawkeye, he's just a sex pest. He's just a complete
He's a
sex pest.
leech, right? An absolute
He's
leech.
just a fucking creep. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
It wouldn't matter how
yeah.
good he was at what he did these days. He'd be cancelled. He'd be gone. He'd be in jail. Right? It's just we just accept it as normal back then. It's just like
Oh, man.
really? Okay. I didn't think we'd run that far, but apparently we have.
it's something if we had it done, yeah, we could tell you that.
Like watching Adrian Genie again.
Completely correct.
Yes.
I would dream a genius for Barbara Eden.
Yeah, she was very lovely, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
Oh, master.
That's funny. That was genuinely funny, actually. Like, that's rerun all the time, and I've sat down and watched it. Like, oh, that's funny. It's well made. But yeah, it is like all those things all the time. But some of them were like, oh man, what was that my name? Oh, wow, what's it
There were
called?
so many I just couldn't air today. I mean, they're
Love My Neighbour,
just
is one of
No, I never. But I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, there was that, and like that was the one he had. Like it was it was England, and there was the Negro people living next door, and he was just complete like the casual racism through the whole thing, just like all the bad words you can imagine, and like it was just like studio laughter in the background sort of thing, and yeah, you want to hang out, just make it creep, yeah, just like
Yeah.
not good.
It's just cringe.
But then there's other stuff from back around time that's just still funny, Like I challenge you to think to not laugh at A Being Served.
I was going to say, are you being so?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
funny.
that was funny. Like,
What's the first
first introduction to like a openly gay sort of character on TV. It was just like way ahead of its time, I reckon. Mr. Sleep, all the pussy jokes, that's
Funny.
the funny.
Yeah, they were like lecherous. Like
Yeah, that's it.
by now you're like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah. It's bad.
It's so bad. Those poor women in camp.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Maybe different back then than it is now.
Okay, I've got
I'm
to
gonna go get some breakfast. Find something to eat.
Yes. All right, thanks for listening, guys.
go.
We'll catch up in
Yeah.
just under 2 weeks now. So,
Yeah,
That can't do
Alright.
it again.
They think they're on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
They do.
guys.
Bye.
See ya.